You know, I really feel like, hang on, too much music going on, too much music. I am being overwhelmed by the fact that we've got Slay the Spire and random ass lo-fi music going on in the background. I really need to kind of figure out some kind of proper playlist because, I mean, like, I usually just play something like Journey to Kaito from the album Journey to Kaito from No Band Stream, which, as the name implies, is a streamer, a artist of songs that will not get you banned. But I don't know, it doesn't feel personal. I kind of want to put like chiptunes or something. I've been thinking about that a lot because I love chiptune music. I think it's very fun. There's this not this artist, but like there's a channel on YouTube that has like a bunch of really good ones. So I might pick one of those at some point. I don't know if they are copyright free, but at the same time, I don't think that they're actually popular enough or like widespread enough that it would ever be an issue. So maybe. And hell, I guess I could reach out to the creator because some of these are like 15 years old or something. It's been a very long time since they were made. Why does my model feel like it's not talking properly? It's at 46 again. Why does it default to 46? It's meant to default to whatever the last setting was. And hang on, I'm gonna... Feels like it's lagging a little bit. Am I going insane? No. It's not. It's not. I'm just insane. Hello everyone, how are we doing? Congratulations to Rev for getting first. Surprise, surprise. And hello as well. We've got Nat. Thank you for the hydrate as well. Let's get to that in a moment. I'm not sure where I've put my water bottle. I'll have to go find it on my next break. I think I left it out at the table when I was having dinner. Hello, Sunflower as well. Thank you for the lurk. Well, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I don't think you lurked, but either. Cereal as well. Viney, good to see all of you. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I'm cripplingly addicted to this. If you have not realized, if people haven't realized, I was like kind of not super addicted for a while because I was instead playing Path of Exile because PoE 1 dropped its new league and I was playing that a little more than I was playing Slay the Spire 2. And then, I don't know, like, I feel like Slay the Spire 2 has really started to click with me. So I've been playing it a little bit lately. Yeah, we've got the Ascensions really racking up for everyone except Defect. My title over on YouTube is actually like world's #1 Defect hater. Because I don't like this stupid fucking machine. I do not like the robot. He annoys me. I don't like his playstyle. I should learn him, though. Because, like, I'm going to end up with everyone else at, like, A10, except for this stupid fucking robot. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Regent today, actually. I'm on the beta branch. They made some changes to him, and he's feeling a lot better. He was definitely in a weird spot. It was a weird spot where he kind of felt like just an infinite machine, and the only real build that was good with him was going for stars. But they've made a lot of changes to Forge. Forge is a lot better now, which is really sick. So I'm very, very happy with that. Speaking of, where do we go? We could lose all gold to grab some cards. We could transform a card or we can remove a card. I kind of don't like scroll boxes because it feels like it clogs up the deck. You get a bunch of shit and you might not want a lot of them. Removing a card is nice. It doesn't give us any immediate power, but it does mean that we've got like a slightly smaller deck, slightly tighter. We're going to go for that, I guess. We'll get rid of a strike. Get rid of a strike because we do have, what do you call it? I forget. We've got Falling Star, which is some form of damage. All right. Yeah, one of the major changes they've made on the beta branch is now Elite spawn a floor later. Because apparently like the internal logic was that Niao was considered floor 1. And therefore they were meant to spawn on floor 6, like they did in the original game, but they were spawning, I guess like, no, they meant to spawn on floor 7 like the original game, or something. You meant to get like 6 encounters before them, or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe 5? I don't know, man. They changed it. They changed it and it's good. I am on beta branch, right? Yes. They made changes and it's better. You encounter them slightly later, which means you get slightly more time to actually kind of like build up a deck. Hey Milk, thank you for the lurk. Right, so I'm kind of thinking, no, that's got too many question marks. Maybe here. That gets 4 question marks. We get not 4 question marks. That's 4 encounters and a question mark. If we're feeling particularly strong, we can just shoot straight through here. That's Elite Bonfire Elite. We can keep going up this way if we want. Alternatively, if we're not really feeling strong, I guess we can like pivot to go up this direction instead. We do have to face an Elite somewhere though, so I feel like this is a solid start. We'll see how we're going. We might pick up a couple of good cards really early that make us actually feel like we can achieve an early win. Or some early elites. Not when I take 6 unblockable damage, though. That's wonderful. Man, we are just going to be eating so much chip damage. Alright. I mean, it's nice to get some Forge. Collision Course is really good early, actually. Actually, I'm kind of vibing Collision Course. It's something we'll probably want to remove from our deck at some point, but it's very cool in the sense that it gives us the ability to like take out a lot of fights that would otherwise be a problem, and I don't think it is going to matter that much because like fights don't often last long enough for Collision Course to actually matter, for the debris to actually matter. But it's like either that or I would say Wrought in War, because I do like forging. It's definitely not one of the best forge cards. I think the one that gives you energy and the one that gives you draw are both much better, but it is still like decent enough early on. Like 7 damage is fine. The fact that it creates the Sovereign Blade is good, and lets you start scaling Sovereign Blade to deal with a lot of threats. I'm taking Wrought in War just because I like it more. I think Collision Course is probably the better choice, but I don't know, Wrought in War is more fun, I think. Can we kill? I think we can kill this guy, actually. There's going to be 8 damage, and then there's going to be 9, 18. Yeah. And we can hit that guy for a strike as well. This would venerate double defend is fine. We can just do that. Summon Forth is actually really good. Oh, these are both really fucking good, actually. I'm going Spoils of War, actually. I think Spoils of War is just a little bit better, at least early game. The Draw 2, like, that's another card they changed. I'm not sure what it was doing before they made the changes, but it was worse. This is effectively 24 damage, which is not enough to kill. So instead we can Spoils of War, defend. Maybe we draw into a second defend. I'm trying to think here. What would we draw into? Oh no, we can't draw into a defend, so I think I mean we can do both. Why don't we just do both? We take 3 damage, but I think we can kill this turn. Yeah. God, another gold? Well, not another, I guess an early gold. I don't really like it that much though. Begone is kind of cool. It is a way of thinning our deck. The question is, do we actually really want to thin our deck? Like, it lets us remove things like strikes and defends, which is nice. It lets us get to things like Spoils of Battle earlier, but I don't know. I don't know if cycling the deck is that useful. I think it's fine. It's fine. It is a way of thinning the deck as the battle goes along. And it's like slightly more damage. Alright. So we can forge and then immediately kill something with 17 damage. So we can potentially just like kill the two-tailed rat. What would be the alternative? The alternative would probably be just like triple blocking, which is shit. This means we take 6 chip damage, but that's pretty fine, honestly. Because if we'd done that and then like double blocked, we'd still be taking 4 chip damage and we would achieve significantly less. Alright, what do we do here? We can deal 18 damage, so we can kill this guy. Maybe I probably should have used a defend there, actually. I don't really like taking a full 8 damage, but it's whatever. Do Spoils of War. That's my fucking... Can you guys hear my washing machine? No, it doesn't get picked up by the mic. Maybe you hear it when I'm talking, but like the noise cancelling seems to cancel it out otherwise. Hegemony sucks. Child of the Stars. We're not really generating stars. We're more leaning into a Forge build. Orbit's like... I don't know, man. I've picked Orbit a few times, and it feels like it is like kind of good, but at the same time, I really struggle to play it, I find. Does it go down to 1 cost if you upgrade? It does, so... I should probably just get that and then focus on upgrading it. Just upgrade it whenever I can. Ash, welcome in. How's it going? Touch of Insanity could be kind of insane, actually. If we use it on Sovereign Blade, it goes down to be a 0 cost, and it is sort of like our main damage. I like that more than a Strength Potion, honestly. Hi, Waffles. Hello, hello. How's your day going? It's good to see you again. Now, do we feel strong enough to take an elite? We've got some good potions. We've got a question mark here that could be good. Let's see what the question mark is. Oh, hello, VT Luna. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, you're also on Slay the Spire too. Nice. Who are you playing? How'd you go? Did you get any wins? I don't think I've met you before, but it is nice to meet you now. And Raiders, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name's Wazzy Kambawada, but you can call me Wazzy for short. I'm your new favorite Australian sloth variety streamer, known for both locking in and crashing out. If you want to see which one it's going to be today, then feel free to stick around and find out. Wazzy, I was playing with 2 Slay the Spire gods. That is insane, Gutsy. Who are you playing with? Do I recognize them? I might. I used to watch a bunch of Slay the Spire 1 content, so I know like some of the big names. But I've also forgotten a lot of them. I say I know a lot of the big names. I'll recognize them if you say them. Like, Baylor Lord is, like, I think the major one I recognize. And there's, like, another one, like, Jorbs or something. It's Jorbs, maybe? I might be incorrect about that one. VT Lunar and the other guy we were playing with. Well, VT Lunar here is a Slay the Spire god, are you saying? If so, then please teach me. I'm so bad at this fucking game. I am, I swear to God, I'm not that good. I want to get good. I'm grinding this shit out. I'm going to try and... I want to be at A10 on every character. And I'm like making kind of progress, I guess. I've got A9 on Ironclad, but I'm getting hard fucking walled at A9. That's when shit gets fucking real and I'm not good enough. We should be focusing back here, shouldn't we? What are we dealing with? I'm not a god. I just grew up theory crafting combos in Magic the Gathering. That's so based, actually. I grew up theory crafting shit in Yu-Gi-Oh! But Yu-Gi-Oh! is not a game that was particularly friendly towards theory crafting. I was always disappointed by that. I always felt like, you know, there's so many cool cards and shit. There's so many potentially cool combos, but the best deck is literally whatever archetype was released the latest by Konami. It was always very, very boring. I feel like I should have got into Magic, actually. Should have got into Magic, then I never did. Is there a pixel? I feel like my screen is misaligned by a single pixel. It is. How does this happen? How does it constantly do this? Hang on, I'm going to see if I can fix this. If I go... Where is it? Game capture. Did that fix it? No, it didn't. Okay, hang on. Did that work? Yo, Jun, welcome in. Oh my god, back-to-back raids? Everyone's here today. We're popular. Thanks so much for the follow as well, VT Lunar. Bedtime for me? No worries at all. Thank you again for the raid. It was lovely to meet you, and I'll try to check you out next time you're live. Thanks for the lurk, Void, and hello everyone who's come through with Jun. We've got Modmom, we've got Jun, of course. I'm part of this too. I didn't get taken. Another raid. Yeah, everybody's here. Thank you again for the raid, Jun, and welcome in Raiders. If anyone is new here, hello and welcome. My name is Wazzy Kambawada, but you can call me Wazzy for short. I'm your favorite Australian sloth variety streamer, known for both locking in and crashing out. If you want to see which one's going to be today, then feel free to stick around and find out. We're playing Slay the Spire 2. I'm trying to get good at this game. I swear I will one day get good at it. I'm also crashing out because I noticed that there is exactly 1 pixel misaligned on my game capture. It is, like, you can see there's a 1 tiny pixel. I think I just fixed it actually. Hang on. Did we fix? Okay, it's fixed. It's all good. I don't know how this happens. I feel like every few days I will notice that there is 1 pixel that you can see of my background, and it drives me fucking insane. And I have to go through all this effort to like click on the precise game capture or the precise overlay on my OBS and move it left exactly 1 pixel. 2 days in a row, I'm not taken in a raid. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Ash. You're with the raid in spirit. I'll be suing Twitch. Actually, so real. Daddy, wait, no, actually, no, don't do that. Daddy Bezos needs his new yacht. 1 pixel, Wazzy. No one is looking. It annoys me. That's the thing. It pisses me off. I see that there's 1 pixel misaligned and it will bug the living shit out of me until I fix it. I cannot focus on the game knowing that there is a pixel misaligned. It's fixed now anyway, though, so we can get back to the game once I'm done yapping. I'm tired of the scuff and no raids. Well, you were here in the first place, and that's what matters. You're still supporting us. All right, we've got a few options. We've got 2 options. We can either pay money or we can upgrade and leave. And I'm kind of thinking we just upgrade and leave. Like, the big reason we would want to keep eating is because we can get the card that gives you like +5 strength for a turn, which is really, really good for a lot of decks, but it's not particularly useful going for a forge deck. Yeah, it does not matter that much if we go from 35 to 40 damage. I'm tired of the scuff. Oh yeah, valid. Aussie Ash has been killing it. She's a big time streamer now. She is. Like every time I look over, she's got like 1 ashillion followers or something. She's really blowing up. You gotta remember me when you get big, alright, Ash? Please, please don't forget about me. I was here early. I was one of the first 50 people to follow you, I swear. Yeah, no, I'm not wasting money on this. I can get like some max HP, I can get some upgrades, but I can get an upgrade for free. Oh, it hit Spoils of Battle. That's mad, actually. That's so good. Alright, what, who are we versing? Okay, so we're in the docks, which means this could be a Skulking Colony, who is a bit of a pain for us. It could be the snaky things, which are probably fine. I think we can deal with those pretty easily. Or it could be... Who's the third elite? Who's the third elite in the docks? I am brain farting. I'm brain farting so hard. Hi, Aussie in chat. Hey, Sin. How you doing? Last elite in docks. Someone tell me. Who is the last docks elite that I'm forgetting? There's Skulking Colony. There's the dragons. Like the... What are they called? There's the water things. The 4 encounter. And what is the 5th one? I've got to look this up. We've got to know exactly who we could potentially be fighting. Because if there ends up being like 2 out of 3 that I really don't want to fight, then we just say fuck it and we do not go for elites at all. STS to docks elites. The Gardener's Colony. Terra Eel, that's it. How do we look defense-wise? Because that's sort of what we've got to worry the most about. In terms of defense, we have no defense. You know what? I think we can do this. I think we are fine. Okay, Skulking Colony. That's not the worst. We can deal with Skulking Colony, actually. Alright, I think we orbit and... Oh. I forgot to... we have not upgraded orbit, so that's not giving us anything. Do we cure all then? No, I don't think it's worth it for 9 damage. We'll just eat the 9 damage, that's fine. Alright. So... I'm going... Okay, we're going to use Begone here. I don't really care about this strike. I want to draw into a defend. That's not a defend. Alright, we are going to do this now because I need something. Got 1 defense! Man! Do that, and then I guess we may as well like Wrought in War. I mean, it does not matter if we increase the damage of Sovereign Blade any further because he can take a maximum 15 damage per turn. I guess actually we can break through his shield as well. So in that regard, it matters. Thank you for the pets, Rev. Let's do that. Actually, do I want to get rid of a defend? I don't know if I really want to transform a defend. Let's do Spoils of Battle. Okay, that's better. We can use Begone. We'll get rid of a strike, I think. And we'll leave the minion strike in deck because that's a nice card to see. Alright. He's hitting for 18 and we've only got 1 block again. That's wonderful. That actually really fucking sucks. God damn, dude. And we can't use Falling Star to reduce the damage either? How do I keep... Ugh. How do I keep ending up like this? This is really frustrating. More pets? Oh god, we got a pet train going. 10 streams for Silly Sloth. Thank you so much. 10 stream streak. Insane. Nice job, Sim. And I guess we could like use... I mean, we may as well use Wrought in War, right? It doesn't hurt, but ow, that does. I guess we may as well Wrought in War here. That brings him down to 22, but it still takes 2 turns to kill him. Use that. Alright. We need defense. Dude, please. Okay. Okay. We do this. And then we defend. Makes me just strike. And then we win next turn. Okay. That was rough, but not because it was a bad matchup. Mostly just because we could not draw the cards we needed. Big Bang? Parry? Okay, this next elite is potentially going to be a big problem. Who do I want it to be? Actually, I think Terra Eel may genuinely fuck us up. The Terra Eel does a fuckload of damage. I think he has been nerfed on the beta branch, but he's still very scary. Phantasmal Gardener is probably our best matchup because I can just one-shot the heads one by one. Fuck, it is Terra Eel. All right, shit. All right, let's see here. I mean, we immediately open with this. And then I really want to play Orbit, but actually we are gonna do it. We're gonna play Orbit. It does mean I take 7 damage here, but I think it's going to pay off for us in spades. All right, can we? No, we didn't draw our other defend. Oh, we don't have any more defense actually. The parry would have been extremely nice to see, but whatever, I guess. The pats are smoothing his brain. Please, no, it's smooth enough. I don't need it any smoother. Okay, so I play parry. I will get an energy back for Orbit, I'm pretty sure. Is that it? No. Wait, I actually... Okay, no, we're doing this. This is okay. So we can get that. God, this is a really rough position to be in. I have to block. Yeah, I do. No, I die if I just block. Wait, am I fucked? Do I just fucking... No, I don't. Never mind, I'm fine. I forgot. I've got parry. I got parry. Parry's fine. It's all fine. So that's 10 block. That'll be 5 for 15, which means that he's dealing 7 damage total to me, which hurts, but is manageable. So I think we use Wrought in Ward, Defend, and Sovereign Blade. Yes. Okay. We're going to transform the other strike because I am desperate for defensive cards. 2, 1. And yeah, there's no reason not to use that. All right, we're getting below 70. He's going to like flinch, I guess, for the lack of a better word. I don't have enough stars. Okay, wait. This is fine. We do that, do this, do that. We do that because that gets our orbit to 2, which means it will trigger this turn. We do that. We'll do this. Do this kill? Yes. Okay. We actually got through that. That was surprisingly good. I don't think I want Furnace. I think that scales too slowly. It's like too slow to really matter that much. We got 15 cards in the deck. 14 after Ascender's Bane, 13 after playing Parry, 12 after Orbit. We need defensive cards more than anything else. Nothing. We're getting 0 cards that actually give us defense, which is really bad. Okay, that's a super dog shit relic. That is absolutely fucking useless. Thank you, game. Man. I would like to draw into Falling Star. This is the right play regardless, because... Yeah, okay, we get... I think we got to double defend. I really want to play Parry, but I just... Can I justify Parry, actually? I might be able to. Because that takes 7 damage. It's either 7 damage or 2 damage. I feel like we're going to lose less HP over the long run if we use Parry. We get a rest after this. Then 2 fights and a question mark. There's no way we can block all of the damage. Unless we use the energy potion, but I don't think that's worth it. Energy potion would allow us to parry Sovereign Blade, and then drop a defend. But that cannot be worth it. That cannot be worth it for blocking what ends up being like 7 damage. No, I don't think so. I think we just do this. Oh, I forgot we get double. Okay, never mind. We're so fine. We get double block because of Vambrace. Vambrace, my beloved. So we can do that. We can do this. Hit like that. Parry gives us 10 block. Oh, man. Almost killed him. Just give me 1 attack, please. Okay, we're all good. Ooh. I don't think I like any of these. Know Thy Place is kind of useful for the fact that it can... It's a pseudo-defensive card, I guess. Actually, wait. No, we need block, so we'll go with Patter. It's not amazing, because, again, like a flat bonus is very mediocre when the majority of our damage is coming from Sovereign Blade, but it's something. Oh, man. This is actually kind of a rough choice. Look, I mean, parry is a good form of defense, if I think about it. Getting the HP could be really, really important. Like, yes, we need defensive cards. Yes, giving a defend replay would be really, really good. It makes a defend into, like, a 10-block card, basically. We're against the Lagavulin Matriarch, aren't we? In that case, we kind of need to just scale. I think this is better. I think this is the correct option. Hello, Justin. Welcome in. How's it going? I want to tell you a joke, but I forgot what it was. That's okay. You'll think of it. You'll come back to it eventually. I believe in you. Do we? I don't think we can really justify the elite, can we? I mean, we know it's going to be the Phantasmal Gardeners. How do we match up against them? How long does it take to one-shot them? How much health do they have? 30, 32, 28, 31. So we would need a minimum 28 damage to be able to one-shot any of them at all, which would mean 27, 27, no, 17, 25. It would actually take a while. So we need to weaken them first, but that gives us time to get damaged. No, I just think like we've kind of hemorrhaged enough health. Yes, we got a lot more health back, but I still don't want to push my luck. All right, what are our options here? We can do this. I think we... Let's see here. Can we kill... No, because we only got 2 damage. Or 2 cards that are damaging. That's like 20... That's going to be like +3. So that'd be 18 total damage. I'll have the blade next turn, so I can kill Corpse Slug. I can kill the middle Corpse Slug. Like, why can't I talk? Corpse Slug. I think we just go for the front guy. That's fine. And then just defend. I keep forgetting that we've got Vambrace doubling our initial defense. That is very convenient. Right. Strike will actually kill. Why is Strike dealing 9 damage? Ah, Strike Dummy. Okay, I'm so sorry, Strike Dummy. I was trash talking you, and you're actually not that bad. So we can actually get away with doing Orbit into the Strike here. Ascender's Bane is gone, which is nice. Silverblade's only 17. We need to buff that. Nothing here helps with that. A minion strike will get buffed as well, actually, won't it? Because it contains strike. That's not bad then. That's 9. Yeah, so that's 9 damage. 17, 26. Okay, we can kill the back guy. That's perfect. We can do that. Do that. That's sick. And we get 1 extra energy thanks to Orbit. Was he wadded? Hello, Milk. What's up? Spoils of Battle, and we just hope we draw into it. Oh, no, it's in our discard. Never mind. I'm silly. Haha. Hit that, hit that. And venerate into that. Okay, nice. Particle Wall is kind of chill, honestly. I like the fact that it's theoretically infinite block as long as you've got stars. We don't have any other methods of generating stars, unfortunately, but I don't know, it could be decent in a pinch. And if we do get other sources of star generation, then this can be a really solid answer to our block problem. So I think it's cool. I think it's a good pick for now. Nothing much, just chilling. Chilling like a villain, perhaps. Thank you for allowing me to set up. They are so considerate. I want to play Orbit, but I actually don't think I can really justify it. Because then it'll be 2 turns before I see Wrought in War and Spoils of Battle. If it was just one or the other, we'd probably be fine. But it is not. It is both. Well, congrats on the stream streak, Justin. Cultist Haikyuu the GOAT. I feel so bad for them. They've been forced down here. There's like there's a whole lore thing on it and all, like why they are down here now. They're like forced from their homes by something. I feel so bad for them. We can kill you with Falling Star Sovereign Blade, and then I can like defend, I guess. Or we could begone. Oh, there's no, we don't need to. I'm silly. We have parry. I keep forgetting we have parry. I love parry so much. It may actually be worth, what was I going to say? It may be worth upgrading parry. Because we've got enough health that we can reasonably justify upgrading when we get to the rest site. I think parry is probably the play. Like, it goes up to, what is it, like 15 block? 14. That's pretty significant. The other one would, no, we don't need Orbit upgraded for the Lagavulin and Matriarch because she gives us 3 turns to set up on her. So we can definitely get Orbit played. What else would there be? Wrought in War. That goes up to like 9 damage, Forge 9, I think. Yeah, that's crap. I don't care. How much does this give? Top block. That's pretty cool as well. I do think like Lagavulin and Matriarch is mostly a DPS check though. The parry does mean that we can focus more on using Sovereign Sword whenever. Lagoven? Oh man. Am I saying it wrong? No, it's Lagavulin. Wait, did they change Spoils of Battle? I swear it used to be like 10 Forge before. Yes, they did change it. Yeah, this is the beta branch. They've changed it so that it draws cards. They lowered its Forge and it now draws cards. It's very good. It's now like such a good pickup. Anyway, we can kill, can't we? If we draw an attack. Yeah. Easy game. I don't really like any of these. No. We get here, and then, yeah, I genuinely think that smithing parry is the play. We're guaranteed to be able to get it set up because the Lagavulin Matriarch just lets us do that. How are you going to tell me we draw none of our powers turn 1? That's kind of dog shit, man. There we go. Thank you. Man, I was not going to be happy if I got nothing turn 1. We can do that. Do this. And we can do this as well. I think the vigor persists through turns, doesn't it? Yes. There we go. Alright, now we want to just rock his shit. Her shit, I guess. It is a matriarch, after all, not a patriarch. Oh, Venerate's a nice pull, actually. Removing my teeth to see if the Tooth Fairy bad Ash. What? What the fuck are you on about, Justin? Yeah, do that. Do that. Oh, you get to attack twice. Alright, this is not looking too bad at the moment. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I think we can double strike or double defend, strike, And then particle wall. Yeah, that works. I am concerned I'm not scaling fast enough here. Do I want to use Begone on a defend? Is that a smart idea? I think so. I think that's fine. We can patter, Sovereign Blade, and that blocks all the damage. I probably could have struck as well instead of using the second defend, actually. I keep forgetting that I have 14 from parry, actually. Yeah, shit. I definitely should have. That was a small misplay. Do this. Ward in War. I think Venerate is a solid play here, actually, because it means Particle Wall can be used more times. Stockpiling stars for Particle Wall is actually really good. I love Stardust or Radiate into Beat into Shape. That is cool, yes. Even better if you get to do decisions, one or both. I cannot remember what decisions does. What are our options here? I could get rid of a Defend, which I'm kind of vibing the idea of. Yeah, I think we get rid of you. Now, do we Venerate? Like, Venerate could genuinely be okay, especially given that we've only got 3 stars, so we can only play this once. Or we can do 9 damage. Is 9 damage kind of worth it? How much is Sovereign Blade doing at the moment? 55? Wait, so we're pretty much 2 Sovereign Blades away from winning. Okay, so I think it's better to be focusing on defense there. If you play a card like 2 additional times or so, oh man, that's crazy. Alright. Yeah, we do this. Do that. And then I think we just defend as well. Oh no, we don't need to. We can strike again. Alright. We're almost there, actually. This has been shockingly easy. Like, we've lost almost no health. It's crazy. Necron, welcome in. It's good to see you, my man. How's it going? That's 50. Oh, that's it. That's just death. God damn. All right. That was cool. Yeah, it turns out when she lets us set up, this is a good deck. Neutron Aegis. I love this card. I've never gotten a good chance to use it, but it's so funny. Like, that is insane if you think about it. Like, if you have 4 energy, then that becomes, what, like 16 times X, basically. So that's 64 damage with 4 energy. Or it goes up to, what is that? 80 if you have 4 energy, if it's upgraded, which is pretty cracked. I kind of like Neutron Aegis, but again, sort of stars are our big problem. And if we really wanted to convert stars into defense, we already have Particle Wall. I don't know, like, can you justify that? I don't really think so. I don't really think that's that good in the face of Particle Wall. Like, this is 2 cost. This is 2 stars. This is 2 stars, and it gives more block than this will ever give. Like, and I could play this multiple times if I need to. I guess the only downside is that I'm not guaranteed to have it in my hand, but I would rather be just working on making the deck consistent and smaller so that I will always have it in my hand or be close enough. Every time you say justify, I think you're going to call my freaking name. I'm going to start saying Justin Fi. Accidental rage bait. Going good, just chilling, enjoying the weekend. How about you, Treasure? I'm doing good. I'm enjoying the weekend as well. No, I don't like any of these. I've had a nice chill day of playing pretty much just Slay the Spire. Woke up at midday, played Slay the Spire until now. Am still playing Slay the Spire. Life is good. Drawing an additional card is kind of nice. Pale's Wing is really good as well, actually. I like both of those. They're both really nice. Drawing an additional card would help a lot with consistency, but I think energy is still sort of a bigger limiting factor. I needed an opportunity to put an upgrade on Orbit. Now, Pale's Wing is good. I think we're going to be sacrificing the majority of our cards anyway. And I don't know, like, if that gives us even... If we sacrifice even just 6 rewards to that, which is more than doable across 2 acts, that ends up being a very, very insane... Like, that's 3 relics. And can easily go up to, like, 4 or 5 as well. So this is pretty strong. We can path by a shop here. That'll get us an upgrade not an upgrade, a removal, and potentially a relic. It forces us to... It doesn't force us to take an elite, actually. We can go take an elite, take a second elite. If I wanted to path through 3 elites, which I don't think I can. Yeah, no, there's no 3 elite path. So that's looking about as good as it's going to get. I guess this is technically possibly a 3 elite. So if we're like super healthy, then we can go through there. Otherwise, we can go through 1. And if we're feeling confident, we can like go through here. Otherwise, we can just go there. All right, I'll give this a try. And I don't like you. I don't like a lot of the enemies in Act 2 the more I think about it. I hate this guy. I hate the exoskeletons. I hate Hunter Killer. Who else is there that's an asshole? There's a lot of assholes, really. I think we open parry, because he's likely to steal parry, I think. If we don't play it. Man, I want to parry orbit, but we just can't. We don't have the energy for that. Or I guess maybe I could, and then I could drop particle wall for 18 block. That covers everything. That's actually not a bad idea. That's really good, in fact. What does he steal? He stole particle wall. Damn. Do I Sovereign Blade? Yes. It's worth using Sovereign Blade because it's immediately going to go into... So it's immediately going to go into the discard pile and it will shuffle as soon as we draw. Which is now. Do this. Falling Star. I'll double block. Okay, 5 damage is not bad. Needs to be hit 4 more times. Which is possible. I'd have to transform Sovereign Blade if I do that, though. Which is not ideal. Alternatively, how much is this doing? 12 fucking damage. If I upgrade it, it'll be 32? Yeah, 16. We're dealing 16 damage. I love Regent. Regent's kind of a banger. I don't know, I was sleeping on him for a bit. Maybe because he's not that strong on the main branch, but the beta branch has given him some pretty solid changes that I actually think make him a lot more fun. Like Forging, for example, is now actually like a lot more viable than it was, which is fantastic. Parry feels a lot better now that it blocks more. What is the other card that's got the biggest change? Yeah, Spoils of Battle Drawing is really good. I really like where he's at now. I've gone through, I think, like 4 Ascensions today. So I'm just grinding him out now. He's a lot of fun. Welcome in, Flynn Panda Gaming. It's nice to meet you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we have parry actually, so we may as well use Sovereign Blade because that will block all the damage. So I think we just Wrought in War, Sovereign Blade, and then that'll trigger Orbit and we can strike as well. Or we can use Begone. Do you want to use Begone? I think I'd like to draw into Pattern next turn, so... There's a 50% chance that we will draw into it this turn. Actually... Yeah, no, let's not gamble. I think he's less popular because of his prissy attitude. You're telling me he's... Wait, why would he be less popular for that? I love being a stuck-up asshole. He's got some really funny dialogue, though. Like, there's one where it's... Who does he talk to? He talks to someone and he just monologues for hours. I love that. He's a wacky little dude. What do we do here? Can we kill... I think we Spoils of Battle first to see what we draw. That's 20 damage. It will knock him down as well. And then, yeah, we can kill. We transform that and this kills. Easy. Oh, no, I don't really want a Strength Potion anyway. I don't really care about a Flex Potion, so if we can see something to replace that, it would be good. You all suck. Sacrifice, move on. We don't mess around when it comes to Thief Bug. Yeah. I've had runs ruined because he stole the 1 card that I needed. I just didn't have the damage to kill him. It made me very sad. Okay, we really need to work on our defense. I need to look for some cards that give me defense because goddamn, there's not a lot. Speaking of though, we've got Particle Wall, which is nice. We can Particle Wall, that solves our defense for this turn. I guess we can Sovereign Blade as well. That's a decent amount of damage. What are our alternatives if we don't Sovereign Blade? We could strike Venerate, which I don't think is actually that necessary. Yeah, no. I think we just Particle Wall Sovereign Blade. That blocks all of his damage. Gets a chunk off him. We get a turn to set up now. No! Is it worth using the energy potion to fucking parry? I don't know. I am somewhat tempted. What are we drawing next turn? We're guaranteed to draw Wrought in War and defend. Then we shuffle. We draw another 3. It would be extremely nice to have parry. Look, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth burning a really good potion this early. Hey, there we go. It was a gamble, but we are rewarded. We're still looking at like 13 damage. But that's fine. We can draw it in war. That's 25, so that immediately breaks block. We don't have enough stars for that. I need better sources of stars. That's definitely the area that we're lacking the most. We've got a few things that are wanting stars. Like if we can get a better source of star generation, then Particle Wall becomes even better and can become like just our main source of defense, especially if we can sort of like exhaust our hand enough. We've got a Sovereign Blade first before we do anything else, because then Orbit will trigger and we can get 1 energy more. So we do that and then deal like 9 damage. Which I guess is the best we can really do here. Actually, I'm going to use Begone. Thin the deck just a bit more. Alright. We don't have enough of that, actually. Actually, we can block for 9 with Patter. We might draw into Sovereign Blade. No. We could just use Patter defend, actually. That's probably the best play. And then we'll be able to Wrought in War as well. Yep, perfect. And does this kill now? Yes. Okay, nice. That's not bad. I'm really tempted here, actually. That's a fantastic way to just thin our deck a lot. I think if we grab that, then we can also look to remove a card next time we see the Merchant, which is coming up pretty soon, isn't it? Yeah, we've got a Merchant in 3 rooms. Why would anyone play Hearthstone again when we have this game? I think I played Hearthstone very, very, very briefly when I was like 18. And I was a broke college student, so I did not pay for anything. And Hearthstone sucks if you're not paying. No, all my money went to Yu-Gi-Oh though. Oh my god. My Yu-Gi-Oh days were insane. Yeah, I'm kind of vibing that. Like, how many cards do we theoretically have in our deck at the moment? Like, it says 17, but 16 once Ascender's Bane is gone. 15, 14 when our powers are played. I think it's worth it. I think it's a really good way to thin the deck and make sure that we're just cycling through the cards that we want to see. Like, we can use this immediately to get rid of 2 strikes. But then we can't play Orbit Parry. Fuck. We are against Hunter Killer as well. I hate this fight, man. I do not like this guy at all. This is probably a solid time to use the Energy Potion, actually. I could use it now, which would let me charge Parry, Orbit, and then Wrought in War as well. Yeah, there is so much that can go wrong in this fight. I do not like it. I maintain this should not be a hallway fight. It is insanely brutal. Like, what the fuck do you mean he just like gets to just remove strength and dexterity for the turn just because I played a card? Yeah, it's like, imagine playing cards in the fucking card game. Alright, that'll give us 12 or 14 block. And then that'll give us, yeah, 10. I think that'll still apply. So that's enough. And then from there we can just, we can minion dive bomb, I guess. Oh, an orbital trigger as well, so we can probably like Spoils of Battle. Yeah, nice. Do that, do this, And we may as well do this. Alright, there we go. It's free. He's quite rude, agreed. Yeah, he's like, fuck this guy, man. This guy and the smog enemy in Act 1 that prevents you playing more than one skill. I don't think those guys belong in hallways. The way they can just completely, instantly just kill you is unreal. Like, something that can hard counter your deck to that extent should not be a hallway fight, because you just cannot avoid it. At least with elites, it's telegraphed what you're going into. You don't know which elite it is, but you can be able to say, alright, well, if I path through this elite, then there's like a 33% chance that I go up against this specific elite that will fuck me up. So you've got like time to prepare. You can potentially path around it if there are any paths that don't have elites on them. But with this guy, like, you have so many chances to run into him at, like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, there are at least five chances for me to run into this guy. And if I was on a build that needed to play multiple cards per turn, I just lose. Like, I've lost runs to this guy because there's literally no counterplay. Swogman can jump off a microwave. Jump off a microwave. This is a trash hand. We can particle wall only once. That'd be 9, and then this would go down to 4 blocks. That'd be 13 block. We can Falling Star. Oh no, we can't Falling Star and particle wall at the same time. So we're kind of just forced to tank some damage here, and I don't know, eat shit, I guess. Bean, welcome in. How you doing, man? I don't know, like, I want to use Begon on something, but the only thing I'd really use it on is Ascender's Bane. I mean, like, it's better than nothing, I suppose. So, yeah, we Particle Wall, Defend, Begon, and Minion Dive Bomb. Oh, we got energy, that's right. Yeah, I guess we can Venerate. That's fine. Hey, Lozzie, I've been participating in the world's greatest game show. What is the world's greatest game show? Or is that literally the name of something that I'm just not aware of? With Spoils of Battle, there's a 50% chance we draw into Sovereign Blade. If we do that, then we're able to hit him and get 14 block, which is the majority of the damage he's dealing. I'm kind of on board with that. Damn it! Fuck you. Fucking... That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Now we can only block like 7 damage. Honestly, it's probably worth just using Defend Wrought in War. At least that's scaling Sovereign Blade and getting to the point where we can hopefully just... Well, we can almost one-shot him. Wait, we can. I think. No, because I'm going to get the fucking... Hang on. Oh, wait, yeah, that does damage too. I'm silly. Okay, we're fine. We are fine. Nothing to worry about here. Alignment could be kind of cracked, but we don't have star generation, so I can't take it. What is your third favorite color? Please do not elaborate. Shit. Gold. Gold's pretty cool, I guess. Tiny mailbox? Maybe. Maybe that's useful. Ooh. I really don't think we can afford to lose any more health. Colors could be nice. At the same time, I don't know, there's a lot of cards that could be decent for our build as well. Like, we need something that generates stars. We get nothing. Come the fuck on. I mean, Convergence is fine, I guess. Especially upgraded. It gives me 2 stars, which is really convenient. That's nice, I guess. Combos well with the star thing. Wait, was this a... Yeah, it's a mystery shop. Chart of the stars. So that'd be good if I had stars to spend. It doesn't fucking give it to me. Krieg, welcome in. How you doing? And thanks for getting a nap in as well, Flynn. Hi, Krieg. Hi, Bean. I love it when people say hi to each other. Everyone knows everyone. I think we can just remove a card. That puts us down to 300. I don't think I'm ever going to want to shovel. My time at... I'm going to be either smithing or resting, so that's not that useful. If I don't play 10 skills again, I don't know. We don't have any X cost cards. I don't think I like much here. Thank you for the follow as well, Flynn. Thinking ahead is something, at least. If I can get that upgraded, it's cool. But again, we're sort of really hard pressed for upgrades. I'd want to upgrade Particle Wall and Convergence, maybe Patter. Definitely Orbit. There's like a bunch of upgrades that I want. So for now, we're just going to get rid of a Strike. Yeah, I don't know. Child of the Stars could be good, but what does it do in effect? Like, that's 2 block. That's 2 block if we spend, for each star spent, which would mean Particle Wall effectively becomes a 13 block card, which is not the worst thing in the world. That's kind of cool. But we've got to consider that we need to somehow find time to set that up while we are also trying to set up Orbit and Parry. And we're kind of still also wanting to use things like Charge when we get the chance to thin the deck out. So it just becomes very energy intensive, and I don't really think we could justify that. But at the same time, our defense is like really sketchy. Nah, I just don't like it. I don't think it's good. We do have ads starting in just under a minute, everyone. They will run for 3 minutes, and you'll have another hour of gameplay afterwards. Take a moment to stretch, grab something to eat, grab something to drink. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, we've got Parry, which is a autoplay. Now, I think we charge... Probably like charge Spoils of War is my opinion. It doesn't give us any defense, which is, I don't know, a little bit of a problem. But at the same time, I don't want to waste my defense. I like my double defense from Vambrace. I think this is fine. Like, 9 damage sucks, but it's fine. This is pretty solid, actually. Boom, boom. And we just, probably like Sovereign Blade Convergence, I think. That works for me. We can Particle Wall here, which will be the majority of the block that we need. The fact that he makes us frail as well is so dog. Like, man, that is unnecessary. Yeah, I think we can Particle Wall, Orbit, and then maybe even Convergence. I like the look of that, honestly. So yeah, we Orbit now. Convergence. Wrought in War? I mean, he's going to block it. So it might actually be better to just Venerate. I think Venerating here is the better play. Right. Wait, why do we have 4 energy? Oh, wait, this is next turn gain. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. That's useful. Alright, so we can Particle Wall twice if we need. If we use Charge, we could hit Begone and Defend, which I don't mind the idea of. We have Sovereign Blade, so actually, if we play that, then we block all of his damage. So in reality, it'd be good if we could... Maybe like Wrought in War, Spoils of Battle. Yeah, I think we do that. Now we can actually... We can Falling Star Sovereign Blade here, which is looking pretty good. That's huge damage. I don't really have any like strikes or anything though. So, what's the last card? Begone? Sure. We'll turn it into a minion dive bomb. Why not? One less card to deal with. I want to play For Honor, but there's a new cheat going around. I just don't want to deal with that. It's one of those games where the developers are just completely dog shit at dealing with cheaters, is it? We love those. As a Dead by Daylight player, I understand. A former Dead by Daylight player, I should say. Nice. Alright. Oh, Tyranny! I love you! I love Tyranny! Alright, I cannot justify going to an elite. 2 random potions. I think Block Potion is a great take here. I actually like both of these. I like both of them. Hi, Unk. Damn. Okay, cool. We've got even more to do at rest sites. Maybe if I find Tiny Tent, we'll be laughing. Maybe Tiny Tent's just going to show up at some point. 37 health to take an elite. Who are the Act 3 elites again? There's the worm. I don't want to deal with him. There's the pyramid. He's good. If we get him, we're pretty happy. Or Entomancer. How do we do with Entomancer? I think we're okay with Entomancer. 2/3 are good. We get the best option. That's fantastic. Okay, this is a decent starting hand, actually. Immediately play Tyranny. I think we charge our... Do we do the 2 strikes, actually? I'm thinking about it, and the fact that we want to be hitting him to get the extra energy... does it really matter? What do we have to hit him other than that? We have Falling Star, we have Sovereign Blade. We have Wrought in War. Yeah, that's fine. It just immediately gets that out of our deck, which is nice. Wrought in War, and then... Should probably defend, right? Actually, Particle Wall will block almost all of the damage. We'll do that. We could use Begone on the defend as well, but I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe? Like, is that a good thing? Are we going to need that, is the question. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, the defend is shit. We've got better defensive cards in the deck. Oh, fuck. Drawn to parry. I can't play it. Oh, man. I should have known that was coming. Just got to exhaust. Probably the defend, I guess. Then we can orbit. Minion Dive Bomb will give us some energy back. Maybe Spoils of Battle and dig for some defense. We can get rid of Venerate as well, actually. I think maybe Venerate. Venerate's a safer option to get rid of. Defend is good to keep because we've got no other defensive cards. We can do this. Do this. Okay, there we go. We've got Patter. That'll do. Now we can probably get rid of the defend. Or even maybe... Nah. No, this is the play. And then, what do? We could probably... We Minion Dive Bomb. We can Wrought in War, Sovereign Blade, Particle Wall, perhaps? He's hitting for 27. I think this is fine. We can actually play everything. Because we'll get the extra energy from Orbit. So we can Wrought in War first. That's going to give us more damage on Sovereign Blade. Convergence. Oh, we don't have any stars. Shit, that's annoying. What do we use here? I think Skill Potion. See what the Skill Potion gives us. The Smith? I mean, we should probably take that, right? Forge 30? Although this is also really fucking good. 13 block. It won't block everything this turn, but it's something that we would draw into again that'd be really good. How good is Forge 30? Don't die, take the block. We are still fine because I have the opportunity to use Block Potion and Defend. That'll be 17, which will block all but 10 damage. I'll be on 16. The other alternative is Bulwark. I guess the question is it worth ending the fight earlier? Because we don't have a lot of good options for defense. I realize that would usually mean that we want to take the defensive card, but if we can end the fight early, then it gives us the opportunity to avoid taking a lot more damage. Like, Forge 40 is insane. That's a 72 damage Sovereign Blade, which means that plus... what is it called? The Starfall thing? Falling Star. That plus Falling Star is death. Doesn't he buff next turn? He does, I believe. Which means we've got a free turn to deal damage to him. Yeah, I think we forge 30. And I'm gonna Block Potion as well. Let's exhaust. We can exhaust Begone. Begone or Charge, actually. It doesn't matter. I don't think I want either of them anymore. We can Spoils of War. Convergence is exactly what I was hoping for. That's great. Do that. Now, I was thinking, like, we could patter now, which would mean that we've got an extra 2 Vigor for next turn, but 2 Vigor really does not matter that much. We're guaranteed to draw into Sovereign Blade, which is dealing 70 damage. And we've got Falling Star in our hand, so we have a guaranteed 140 damage. So actually, yeah, we're fine. We do that. Can't use the Smith, no. We do this. We Falling Star, and then that is it, right? It's just not enough. Really? We could just do this. Okay. Nice. Alright, that went out. That went pretty well, actually. Royal Gamble could be interesting. I'm complaining about not having stars, but that's not really... that's not that maintainable. And it's not at all. It gives us 1 injection of star, basically. Which is admittedly kind of alright. But I'm really concerned about how much the deck is growing and how it feels like we're just sort of... really just sort of lacking... I don't know. Like, how often is Royal Gamble going to be a dead card? Because we need 5 star. We need 5 star, and it effectively generates 4 star for free. Like, the retain would be fantastic, but again, that's an upgrade. We don't have a lot of upgrade economy right now. So, I don't like it. I don't think it's worth it. Alright. Orbit, Spoils of War. Oh, man. Draw Tyranny? Do I want a Colorless Potion? Probably not. If we charge, we can get rid of Begone, which I would not mind. Begone, Defend could both get transformed. We don't have parry, so we don't have a source of defense there. Are you winning? I don't know. Maybe, system. Maybe. How are you doing? It's good to see you again. Mayhem's kind of a banger. Mayhem's really cool, actually. We will take that. That's pretty good. It's free cards. Do we have any sources of defense? Wait. Wait, we literally just die. We die because I've drawn no defense. Oh, that kind of fucking sucks. Wow. Yeah, I had no defend in the colorless either. Damn. There's nothing I can do here, is there? That's unfortunate. Literally all the cards that we needed are just either side. Like fucking 1, 2 blocks there plus parry, which would have been fine. And then 1, 2, 3 other defends there. 4. That's, yeah, that's GG. Ah. That is unfortunate. That's how it goes, I guess. If we had more defense, that would not have happened. Alright, let's try that again. Ra. Hello, Rev. Why are we raring now? What emotions are represented by this Ra? I kind of hate all of these. Maybe greed? Question mark? Are there early shops? There's an early-ish shop. You rad, so I rad. Okay, understandable. Mimicry. Ah, I see. We could do this. That's 5. We gotta go through 5 fights with a curse in our deck, though. Oh, wait, it's like, it's unremovable, isn't it? It's eternal, yeah. That's so shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck is... I don't know, man. That feels like such a bad choice. Why do all of these suck so much? What the fuck? I hate all of these. They're so... whatever. They're like bottom 3 choices. So we don't need the early shop then. We can go all the way up here. I mean, we're forced to fight an elite at the end of the act. Which is not the worst. I don't like the lack of options, though. I mean, we can go this way. You know what? This run feels cursed already, so we're doing this. This is either going to be a trial by fire. We either get what we need to beat the first elite, or we just get cucked. There's no in between. Yeah, this kills. Charge is a great start, actually. We've got health to spare. I think getting some early gold is nice. You are in the chair? Yes. I could Falling Star to instantly kill that guy, and I could do 12 damage to the back one. That's pretty good. We can Venerate as well to get the stars back that we spent. That's a solid first turn. I don't think we could ask for a much better first turn. Unless we get, like, Charge. I think like, Charge probably would have been slightly better. Oh, man, I want to play Charge, but... you know what? It's worth it. We take 3 damage, but the minion dive bombs are going to make this go so much faster. Damn, drawing 2 fucking slime. 2 of the 3 slime were on top of my deck. And the other one, man? I'm cursed. Glow is really nice. I do like Glow a lot. It's a bit more consistency. It gives us stars. Upgrade or transform? I mean, upgrading Charge could actually be a really good play here. I actually think this is the play. I think this gives us enough early power to actually just run over the elite. Alright, we Falling Star, Glow. No defense, I love that. Just double strike, I guess. Yeah, do this. Alright. We lost 10 health, which was not ideal. Cosmic Indifference could be kind of interesting. Solar Strike is also kind of interesting. Both are giving us stars. We're getting a lot of star generation, which does mean that we are like we're more able to take any cards that are giving us stars in the future. Alright, opening Charge is actually so nice here. Do we want to do strikes or do we want to do defense? Or do maybe one of both? I mean, we don't have any other defensive cards, so maybe this. Bananona? The true final boss is the Bananona? It is. I can't fight that thing. It's overpowered. I mean, we could just Distilled Chaos here, honestly. Because otherwise we're taking a lot of damage. Actually, kind of want a vulnerable Distilled Chaos. Is it worth dropping both of those? Oh wait, there's another elite up ahead. Oh shit, I've made a mistake. I meant to play the vulnerable first. I fucked up. I mean, I am cunningly reserving the vulnerable potion for the next elite fight because I will definitely need it there. What do I draw next turn? I don't know, obviously. I think that's the play. We can potentially kill if we draw the right cards. We did not. So unless I use the vulnerable potion, we don't kill. Do we kill the turn after? No.
We'd be able to deal 8, and that'd be 9, so that'd be 17 damage. If I take 9 damage, then we kill next turn. Okay. Eternal Feather. I mean, it'll be good if we can get to that point. Bombardment. This transforms, doesn't it? It transforms, not exhausts. That's unfortunate. I'm invincible is kind of nice, though. We do need block. This is all under the assumption I make the next boss, which is... the next elite, which is probably not happening, given the state of our draws. I'm being forced to take chip damage like every fucking turn. It's unreal. I think we just double strike. Double strike, that's another 32 damage. Yeah, we kill next turn. Unless he applies weak. No, it's vulnerable. Okay. Easy game. Cloak of Stars is appealing, actually. Because we need something to spend our stars on. And we're also kind of weak on defense. I hate this guy so much. I don't want a Distilled Chaos yet. I don't think it's worth it just yet. Boom, boom. Do this. Okay. They'll only transform one card. That's fucking so bad. And it's the... Okay. Sure. Wait, does Distilled Chaos shuffle? If it does, then we're so back. Fuck it, we ball. It does. I should have drawn, actually, so I wouldn't have wasted the 10 block. Because I don't need 10 block. But this actually means I can now transform 2 infections, which is extremely fucking sweet. Okay, wait, can we kill? Yes, we can. That's huge. That's massive, alright. A minion dive bomb just instant. Oh, it doesn't instantly kill. They've got just too much health. I can kill one of these two. Doesn't matter. You got more health, so I guess I kill you. And then if I hit you or you, we'll hit the lower health guy. This is actually not going too bad. I think we've got a shot here. I thought we kind of fucked ourselves when we had 2 elites back to back with no rest, but this is doing surprisingly well. I was correct that upgrading charge was really good. Because since the decks, we can get to the cards that actually matter, and also just the early game damage is enough to just steamroll a lot of enemies. It might actually be worth using the vulnerable potion. Like, let's think here. I can use 2 block more. That's 17. Actually, no, it's not worth it just yet. This blocks everything. We can kill. Charge is worth it. Like, getting rid of the infections alone makes it worth it. I think we strike you, and then I guess we... Falling Star the back guy. Because he's attacking next turn, so we want you dead. Which is exactly what we get. Wait, I win. Okay, we survive on 5 health, miraculously. Pentagram is really nice. Pentagraph is really nice. Given how low on health we are. Pillar of Creation? Kind of useful, actually. Because we are creating cards. I guess that gives us a bit more direction to where we want to go with our deck. Lizard Tail is cool. I actually think we go for 4 elites. I am shocked at how well this has gone so far. So let's just keep going with it. To transform a strike? Or 2 defends. Or a strike and defend. The defends, actually. Because he will be... we'll be attacking him next turn. I think I should use a vulnerable. If there's ever been a time to use a vulnerable potion, it is on this guy. Man. This sucks. I'll use all of those just so we can increase the damage. But oh my god, look at the damage! Do this, and I think just like strike, solo strike, right? Like that hurts, but we might just win now. What are the options? What are our options here? If we use I'm Invincible and Cloak of Stars and Defend, then we are taking 1 damage, and we can Falling Star as well to bring him to 11. And then we are almost certain to win next turn, unless we draw like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's exactly 1... Or like... yeah, there's only... Well, no, there's not 1, but we only need to draw 2 attack cards to win next turn then. Which is... much... It's pretty good odds. And what happens if we don't? Well, we would lose, I guess. Like, I can't win if I draw all 5 of those. If I glow this turn, I can guarantee a win, but we take more damage. Like, it would be just my luck to lose. I actually do think that I would get that unlucky. I would put money on it, in fact, so... I think we play the safer option and lose a little bit of health. Which would be 10, 17... And we use glow. Oh wait, actually, Falling Star lowers his damage anyway, so we're so fine. We can do that anyway. Alright. Let's see here. So he's doing... Wait. We do this, we do this. That lowers his damage by 25%. What is 25% of 23? That's like 4... So it brings it down to like 19 damage? It's 18 or 19 damage. I mean, I may as well just do this now. Wait, it doesn't even matter. We win. I'm doing all this math here and I'm not realizing that it's just a free win. Kingly Punch is actually a banger. It could be really good considering that we are kind of making our deck a lot smaller. It gives us some real damage scaling, which I do like. I don't think I can get away with smithing as much as I'd like to. But honestly, if we do get through 4 elites, I'll be pretty damn happy. Let's charge and transform both of you. Now, I kind of want to use the Swift Potion immediately. Who are we against? We're against Ceremonial Beast. How do we handle that? Probably not well. What are the options here? We could draw into the minion dive bombs. We could draw into more attacks. We can only really play 1 more attack though, unless we draw the minion dive bombs. I would like to end this early. I think it's a good idea to just draw 3. Okay, it was not amazing. I was really hoping to draw into either of the minion dive bombs because that would have been much better. Do I just take the 12 damage and attack here to make the most of vulnerable? No. I don't think that's worth it. Now draw both the minion dive bombs. Come on, man. If we play both of these, we block everything. We got Invincible on top of the deck as well. That might be a bad thing that we don't have it anymore. Oh, never mind. We drew it again. We got Pillar of Creation. Why are you always on the fucking bottom of the deck? It's driving me crazy. Cloak of Stars Invincible leaves us with only taking 2 damage. And then we can Solar Strike Strike. We're 3 attacks off. No, we're not. We're only 2 because Kingly Punch. Alright, that's nice. Particle Wall. Child of the Stars. They're both kind of interesting.
I don't think I like either of those, though. We do have a lot of star generation. We're definitely like kind of star positive at the moment, which would mean particle wall is a decent pick. And especially if we're going for a thinner deck, then I think it does kind of suit our goals. I think it's okay. We've definitely got a lot of cards though. Shop is so nice. 400 gold. All right, we definitely remove something. Wait, actually, let me check. Strikes and defense gain ethereal. That could be kind of sick actually. That could actually be really good. Holy shit. Because I would love to be getting rid of that shit. We are using minion dive bomb for that, but yeah, that's actually so good. We're so taking that. But if we do that, then is the card removal service better spent on a different card? Are there any cards here I'd like to get rid of? Maybe Pillar of Creation, honestly. I know I just got this, but it's already kind of feeling mid. Like, I'm only creating cards with, where is it? I'm only creating cards with charge. And I initially thought like, oh yeah, sick. That means it's like 6 block every time I play charge, which is nice, but I don't think it's that good. I don't think it really fits into the deck. Oop. And then we'll grab Ghost Seed as well. Probably worth picking up a couple of potions as well, just to ensure that we're fine. Crescent Spear, does that actually give us anything? How many cards do we have that cost stars? 1, 2, 3. So how much would that be doing? 12 damage. 12 damage on 1 cost. Oh, and it's star cost itself, so it'd be 14. No, that's not worth it. I think we grab a duplicator potion. Yeah. That should do. And we're going to heal when we go into the boss as well from, what is it? From Pentagram. Does that bring us up to, that nearly full, actually. So now the question is, what do we upgrade? I'm kind of thinking Kingly Punch because that's sort of our main scaling. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That's where most of our damage is probably going to come from. And especially now that strikes and defends are ethereal, we're able to just chug through them a lot faster. Like, I'm not even going to play them. I'm just going to give away 6 damage for the sake of getting rid of it. Hey, Luna, welcome in. How are you going? Like, we charge 2 strikes then. We get invincible from the majority of the damage here. And the question is, do we take 18 damage so we can get rid of the 2 defends? Or is it worth using invincible plus a defend to lower the damage a bit more? I think we'll do that. We will do that. Especially given that the damage ramps up really fucking quickly here. It's a massive DPS race, and I don't like that. We draw a card, 50% chance we draw into Falling Star, which I would love to be playing before all of this damage. Yes, that's it. Jesus, look at the damage. Probably worth using Defend as well, again here. Pretty Deer, it's bedazzled. Pretty Deer is going to make some fine venison. We can Falling Star Kingly Punch again, actually. That will phase transition it. And then we can, yeah, just Venerate, and that's all we need to do, actually. We'll let the Defend get removed. Yummy. Do share. Will do. Don't really want to use charge on anything that's left in the deck. I don't think, at least. Although on the other hand, it's a shitload of damage that we are potentially getting. Like, maybe transform both of those? It means we're giving up a defense, but we're giving up one of our defend cards. But it also does mean that we're making this fight go significantly faster. I kind of feel like we can justify that. What are the other options for the turn? We're definitely going to Solar Strike. I think, like... Okay, yeah, we're doing it. I've got plans.
Do it on Venerate, Click of Stars. Now we glow. There's a 50% chance we draw into a minion dive bomb. Damn it. If we drew that, we could have Falling Star minion dive bomb, which would have been a huge amount of damage. But we did not get that, which is okay. That's another defend out of the deck. We now have 9 cards left in the deck, which is crazy. We draw everything on the turn that he's attacking and we're ringing. Ah, can't play multiple cards. Bastard. Alright. We glow. I would have liked to have had Falling Star when I do this. Like the hand we drew last turn was perfect, but then we just could only play 1 card, which was pretty shitty. So what? Kingly Punch, Minion Dive Bomb. Then we can Particle Wall for defense. We can Solar Strike as well. Yeah. Play it twice. We had Invincible on top of the deck. I swear to God, that's never been useful. The fact that it plays itself, I've never actually been in a situation where that is helpful. Alright, Oh wait, do we just... Oh, we just kill him. I'm thinking the turn out here, and then I'm like, oh, Kingly Punch is doing 40 fucking damage. Another transforming card? I don't think we really need that. We're already, like, really chugging through our deck, so I don't think we really need to use that. Dying Star is kind of cool. It's a semi-defensive card that also has AoE damage, which is really nice. There are a lot of fights in Act 2 that would be pretty useful against. So I don't mind the idea of taking that. And again, we do have a lot of stars. We do have a lot of star generation. I think more than anything else, I'd like to be seeing anything that's going to give me draw power at the moment. That would be fantastic. Because we can already thin our deck out massively. We can get rid of all of the strikes, all of the defense, because they're ethereal now. So after a few turns, or like after a full deck cycle, we are down to like 9 cards. And at that point, we just want anything that's going to make us draw more. I think Dying Star is fine. There are a lot of fights where I'll be very happy to have it. At start of each combat, add a Luminesce to your hand. Retain, gain 2 energy, exhaust. That could be really useful, honestly. Upgrade 6 random cards. I like the idea of that a lot, actually. There are a lot of cards in here. It'll probably hit like majority like strikes and defense. And they are not that good. I mean, if it hit like Glow, I'd be happy. Solar Strike, I'm Invincible, Venerate, Falling Star, Dying Star, Particle Wall, Cloak of Stars. Any of those would be good. But, oh wait, shit, what is this? At the start of combat, gain 6 stars. That's pretty good, actually. These are all fairly decent. I think I like the extra stars. I think that just gives us a lot more flexibility with picking anything that costs stars. Which is already something that we're kind of aiming towards anyway. We've already got a lot of cards that are generating star power, but just makes the deck a little more consistent. Let's see. I would like to path towards more elites. But there's... Wow, this act fucking sucks for elite hunting. Could go this way. That gives me a bonfire right before an elite. And then, I don't know, like, maybe something like this? I can get 2 elites that way. That's fine. We may not even want to do elites in the end. But does this let us... Okay, we have to take an elite on this path. Which may not have been the best play. I've just got to have confidence. Let's see. Probably like... Well, we glow first. I want to see what we draw. Oh, Particle Wall. Sick. So we can just use this. We'll get rid of 3 cards out of our deck to start with. Good start. Stall charge, you bastard! I needed that! God damn it. I fucking hate the Hopper. Thieving Hopper is an absolute bastard. Fuck this guy. Absolutely just go to hell. Go to hell, man. Alright, I get to ground him next turn at least. Yeah, there you go. Who's laughing now, you piece of shit? Yeah, take that. Wow. That was shockingly easy. That went quite well. I did not, in fact, need charge. Gather Light could be kind of all right. I think we're kind of fine for defense, honestly. It's consistency that I want to angle towards at this point. That guy's buffing, so if we can kill him, that would be ideal. That's gonna be like 9, 18, 26. Yeah, we can kill. And we could do a little more damage. We'll pick you, I guess. You're the next lowest health. I didn't click with me that you were just gonna get shredded by the thorns. Might have been better to target you though. Oh, this guy's actually, yeah, you would have been better because that guy's buffing. But I didn't know that. That's a banger. Now I don't have to defend. Okay. He killed himself. Okay, that was really good. Parry, my beloved, but we're not going Forge. Kingly Kick could be kind of good as well. I mean, it's a lot of damage, and it's something that we're going to be drawing fairly often if we have a thin deck. But like, I feel like its purpose is just done better by Kingly Punch. Like, how many times does it take Kingly Punch to scale to that level? 6 off 18. By the third time we've seen Kingly Punch, it's dealing more damage than Kingly Kick. And it's always playable. It's just more consistent. It's just better. Oh, an energy potion, actually. I kind of like the explosive ample for any of the AoE fights. Like, if we go against the... What is he called? Like, the millipede. The decimillipede. Explosive ample is really good. But energy potion... I think energy potion's just more versatile. It's good against every other fight. Oh, we've got to pick which one we get rid of anyway. Damn. Uncommon skill, I think, is slightly better for us. The game really wants me to be playing Forge. It is just fucking spoon-feeding me good Forge cards. I can't, though. I'm committed. I think we just take the upgraded particle wall. I guess we can angle to remove the unupgraded one. Alternatively, I don't know. Is it worth going Forge? I don't really think so. I don't really think that we gain that much. Like, we've got no other Forge support cards. We don't really have anything that particularly synergizes well with it. Like, what have we really got going here? The fact we're down to a small deck means that we can get some pretty insane consistency. We can potentially look for an infinite. Yeah, I don't think it's good. I think Particle Wall is worth it. We've got an unupgraded one. We can now just angle to get rid of the unupgraded one, and we're good. Charge, easiest pick of my life. And then I think, do we like maybe glow and then I'm invincible? We take 3 damage, but also it gives us some more stars. We potentially draw into a strike or defend that we can get rid of. Yeah. Okay, it's a Solar Strike. Not what I wanted to see, but we'll get over it. All right. Can I get rid of? I don't think I can get rid of either of his artifacts before I play Dying Star. Oh wait, no, I can. I can use Falling Star and I can use Dying Star, and then he's dealing no damage. Okay, that's sick. So he's dealing no damage now. He's going to apply... he's going to give me 2 days next turn. You're going underground, which gives you a shitload of block. So it's more immediately valuable to be killing you then. Now, do I let the strike go? Yeah, I'll just do that. That doesn't quite kill. Kingly Punch plus Strike will kill, though. And I can use Particle Wall Defend to block a decent amount of damage. That is the right play. Yeah. I would like to allow the defend to just get etherealized, but 'tis not to be. Okay, this is kind of a dog shit hand. Fuck. What the fuck do you mean I draw 2 of the 3 dazed alongside Ascender's Bane? What the fuck? Like, actually, how? And the other days? Like, oh my god. None of them are at the bottom of my deck. It just stacks them to the top every time. And nearly every card in my hand requires stars. Wow, this is just bad. Oh, man. Those were actually, I think, the 2... Oh my god. Invincible finally actually saving us. Those are, I think, like the 2 possible worst hands we could have got. That's really fucking tragic. We can draw, we get Kingly Punch. May as well use the strike, I guess. We draw another Kingly Punch. Alright, if we glow, we can then Falling Star Kingly Punch, which would be 30... That's 42 damage. Yeah, that kills. Okay. We lost a lot more health than I would have liked. Glimmer is so nice, actually. Wait, Glimmer is amazing. Glimmer is so good. I was saying we need some consistency. And not only is that a draw 4, it also lets us put I'm Invincible back on top of the deck if we draw it. Which is going to be really often if we get the deck down small enough. I like that a lot. Okay. What's our play here? Falling Star Kingly Strike is mandatory, I think. And then probably just double defend. We get rid of 1 strike from the deck, which is a start. Charge, we get rid of another 2 strikes. And the rest of this hand is just shit. That's fine. Alright, so there is... Okay, we are... There's a 4 in 5 chance, 80% chance that we draw into I'm Invincible and can stack it on top of our deck. Are you serious? Wait, no, we can work with this. That is, again, just fucking atrocious luck, but I can play around it. Because I'm smart. Okay, now it is on top of the deck. So that is 10 block. There's 10 block that we're getting. And we need another 9. Particle Wall is giving us... Oh wait, no, because we're fucking fragile, you absolute cunt. Oh wait, I can make you much weaker. I'll just do this. Haha, now who's laughing? Alright, now... What does it go? I'd like to get rid of that defend, so we've got 1 less card in the deck. Can we block all of the damage? Yes. Particle Wall plus I am Invincible blocks everything. We can Solar Strike to get ourselves some more star. I think Glow is a good play here. We draw the other Particle Wall. Sure. So I think Solar Strike, Venerate, Particle Wall? Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright. Now we can do a lot of damage. We can Falling Star, Dying Star, Kingly Punch. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh. I don't have enough energy. Shit. Alright, we'll Glimmer. Change of plans, we're glimmering. We can put I'm Invincible back on top, but does not matter. I guess that just plays it for us. It's 1 less card in the deck. Okay, I can Solar Strike, Kingly Punch, Dying Star. No, that costs an energy as well as a 3-star. Okay, never mind. That's still fine. I'll do this as well. We need 19 damage. Please. Okay, wow. That's tragic. Again. I guess we're forced to take damage again. Man. Oh, I'm not getting lucky with these draws. This is tragic. Do we care about Pagon? No. Shining Strike is cool, but I don't really think it fits here. I think it's too late to be getting something like that. Can we have Watersmith? I feel like we can. But the question is, do we have anything that's particularly worth smithing? I'm kind of not seeing a lot. Dying Star is cool, but it's still kind of rough to play. I think it's probably just better to rest, given we've got an elite coming up. I think that yeah, just angling for some more relics, because there are a lot of relics that would be really nice for us. Okay, this is the one that I was semi-worried about, but I do think we've got enough to handle it. Okay, we're dealing 24 damage. This will block 10 damage. Take 14, that's fine. What do we think here? Yeah. Wait, do we have things to charge? Yes, we do. Okay. We got 2 strikes. And then, yeah, I'm invincible. I said new best score on a song on Osu, and I get -5 ratings. This game is so good. Yeah, you should come play Slay the Spire 2 instead, Justin. This is a better game. Okay, here we go. Dying Star is what we were looking for in this fight. That means they all are doing literally 0 damage this turn. That's wild. Absolutely huge. We Kingly Punch. If we do the front guy, that brings you down to 20. We need to be balancing the damage, but it doesn't matter too much who we target. Venerate for more stars. Alright. We can't kill anyone. Like, fucking 1 damage off. I hate that they apply weak. I really, really dislike that. I do not think they should be applying weak. It makes this fight just so much more of a slog. Like, it's already an absolute bastard. You do not need to add that on top. Can we handle 14, 20, 30 damage? Ow. Everyone takes at least 3 damage. You're taking 6 damage, which puts you to 24. We've got to consider that if we need to kill them all at once. I don't have enough burst damage to really deal with them. To deal with, like, the other 2 if one of them dies. That'll bring you down to 18. You'll take 6 damage, so that's 12 damage. 12 HP. You'll be on 10 HP. You'll be on 14. If we roll Dying Star next turn, then we're good. Do that. We do this. How much do we need? I'll do it twice. I think twice is acceptable. Twice is fine. Spike, welcome in. Thank you for the daily nap. How are you doing? We've got the energy potion as well if we need. Okay, we did not get Dying Star. That's unfortunate. We could potentially get this guy to kill himself. Fuck, we're fucking weak. I so hate it. That brings it down to 8, which means he doesn't kill himself. Who's doing the most damage? It is you, but I can't kill you. I can kill the middle guy. That saves me a bit of damage. Which I think is a good play, honestly. Then I can Particle Wall as well. My concern there is that if we draw into Dying Star, I just don't have the stars to play it. And I don't at the moment, but it means that if I draw Glow or Venerate, then I do. Well, the question is, do we need Dying Star? Like, this guy's going to be down to... How much is that? 8 health? You'll be 8 health. You'll be 10 health. And I won't be... I think I will be weak, actually, because you're doing that. So I really need to be dealing even more damage. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I think this is fine. And we may as well defend here. That's 14. I'm going to use this as well. We'll use up all of our stars just to preserve some health. Then... Okay. I love drawing no damaging cards. That's really stupid. But we can make this work. Actually, yeah. That's actually so fine. Because now, put like you and you. Okay, we'll put you back actually. It doesn't matter because we win. Okay. Ooh. We definitely... Are you kidding me? Of all of our skills, it just picks 2 defense? Doesn't do Venerate, Invincible, Cloak of Stars, Particle Wall. Oh no, man. That's tragic. Good, how are you? I was good. This game makes me hate myself though. This game is making me reconsider things. No, I'm good. I am good. There are 2 cards. Add Normality. I would like to get rid of many cards. This would it be shuffled into your draw pile? Place it on top instead. I mean, that is kind of cool for Kingly Punch at least. It means that we're always guaranteed to draw Kingly Punch after a shuffle. I don't know. Is there anything else that would be worth putting on top of the deck every single time? I wonder if that means that you draw it guaranteed every combat. Is it the equivalent of Innate? Because you're shuffling into the deck, technically, first time. Otherwise, I don't know, Glimmer is always good. It means we would get more draw. Do we have ways around Normality, I guess is the big question. I mean, the answer is sort of. If it's in our hand, we can get rid of it with Glimmer. If it's in the deck, we can get rid of it through Charge. There's a couple of advances. What would we get rid of, though? Like, what 2 cards? I guess the unupgraded Particle Wall would be one of those. And then what? Maybe... I don't know. Can I get rid of Normality? Okay, it is not eternal. So if we get to a shop, which wouldn't be until Act 3, unless this is a shop. And it could really screw us over if we end up drawing it as like our 3rd card. How often do we play more than 3 cards per turn, really? Potentially quite often, actually, yeah. I think we just have to go with Perfect Fit because Normality is just so dangerous. That could just completely get us killed. And there's no shop in sight. Whoever this card be shuffling your draw pile, place it on top instead. I kind of like Kingly Punch for that. It means that we're going to draw it more often and it's going to do more damage. So sure. If I'm understanding that correctly. Will you play a power deal like damage? No. More gold is nice. Is there anything worth smithing here? Glow would actually be a really good smith. We have 48 health. 48 health, and we're going into Fight, Elite, Bonfire. I think we can get away with it, actually. We've got Pentagram, so we'll heal before the boss. So the only real concern is whether or not we're strong enough for the Elite. Which I think we are. I think 48 health is enough. I'm looking at it in relation to the rest of my health. I'm like, well, you know, it's out of 86, which is not great. But we did take a Nutritious Oyster at the very start to get an extra 11. Which makes it look like we've got a lot less health than we do. So what do we go for then? I think Glow. I think Glow is just... I just like it. I think that stars are definitely what we are lacking the most at the moment. Oh, not you. Not you, you fucker. Alright, this is fine. This is fine, actually. I'm going to just do this. Hey, nice. I think we can put I'm Invincible on the top. It gives us 10 block that we don't need.
I was really hoping we would draw Falling Star here so we could maximize our damage. Hell, it would have been nice if we drew fucking any other damage cards, but I can't complain too much, I suppose. I got 2 out of 4. Do we just chuck a defend back on them? Or maybe defend plus, or no, probably particle wall. I mean, that's the most defense that we've got. It means we'll draw it next turn. And that's fine. Dive bomb, venerate. That'll be fine. Finally passed a song I dreamed about passing 3 years ago. That's so cool, actually. Congratulations on that. We could Falling Star, Dying Star here, actually. That's pretty banger, and that's gonna mean that he's doing, like, fucking jack shit in terms of damage. He's dealing 6 damage. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Nerd. I think Particle Wall will just end. I cannot be, like, this will deal 5 damage total, and I'd rather just have them out of my deck. That gives me much more consistency. Got ads starting just under a minute, everyone. You know the drill. I'll see you on the other side. I swear to God, didn't we run ads like 5 minutes ago? I swear we just ran ads. Kingly Punch Solar Strike is good here. But like, he's doing 21 fucking damage. I think probably defend, Kingly Strike. That gives me 12 block. Yeah. It leaves the blocks in my deck, but whatever. Alright. Our Dying Star is cracked here. He does 0 damage then. Yeah, so we just have to do that. That's way too fucking good not to do. And then Kingly Punch Solar Strike, I guess. And he'll kill himself on the thorns. Oh, we get invincible. That is insanely fitting. Prophesize is cool, but then we don't have any sources of energy. The second glow could be alright. But no, I don't think so. I don't think we need either of those. Do I really want the speed potion? Speed potion or attack potion? No, I don't want more cards in my deck, honestly. Alright, elite time. Who is it? Okay, we can handle this. I think we Kingly Punch, Venerate, Particle Wall. We'll do it twice. And he's gonna shred himself on the thorns, actually. That is huge already. Yeah, I think we just do this. Alright. We'll charge. We'll do that on both the remaining defends. We'll do this. I mean, we kind of have to Dying Star. I don't want to lose it. It is an extremely strong card to have in this fight. Because like when he does his multi-attack, this just reduces the damage to 0, which is nuts. The only problem is that I won't draw it next turn when he's doing his multi-attack. Huh? Oh, I fucking... Shit. Fuck. Yeah, that's potentially fine. Yeah, that is fine. That is fine. That is fine. It's nice to have in this fight, but I wasn't going to be drawing it for this anyway. And if it gets to the 3rd time he does this, then we're kind of in deep shit anyway. Alright. How do we want to go about this? I could do the... I think we Falling Star, double minion dive bomb. That's going to put 6 dazed in our deck, which sucks. But I can Glimmer to potentially get a bunch of those out. The problem is that we've got no defense, though. Except for Cloak of Stars. The question is, how much damage is this, and how close does he come to being dead? They'd be doing 24 each under vulnerable, so it'd be 24, 48, 56 damage. So it brings it down to 40. He's going to attack me 7 times, which is going to be 21 damage. He'll be on 19. 19 fucking health. He's so close. Yeah, I think we Glimmer. Glimmer first. Oh, yeah, I forgot Kingly Punch. We're guaranteed to get Kingly Punch. Wait, do we kill now? Is that just death? Is that a guaranteed win?
can put Particle Wall back on top. That gives us some defense for next turn at least. But I do think this means we just win. Because now... Yeah, he kills himself after 3 attacks. We can do that. Nice. The monster designs are so good. They really cook. It is incredible. You should come play it, Rev. Come play. You know you want to. No. Yes. Yes. Come play. Reflect actually seems kind of cracked. Blocked attack damage is reflect your attacker. That is pretty obscene the more I think about it. I've never really stopped to think about just how good that is. I've been watching you and I still don't get it. I would walk you through it. In fact, I will. I'm not going to say would. I'm not going to say that as if this is some kind of theoretical future. You will be playing this. I'm dragging you along. I'll stick to my Binding of Isaac and Mugenics. You can keep doing Mugenics for now. Keep sort of getting yourself familiar with like the strategy games. And then you'll be ready. The problem is that it's another card that costs stars. It is theoretically, I think, like more star efficient than Particle Wall, but it's another card as well. I think we stick with our current plan, which is to scale damage through Kingly Punch. Already played Inscription. That's all the card game I need. Yeah, you know what? You can keep thinking that, Rev. That's okay. Don't worry. It's pretty easy to understand. Turn-based roguelike. Like Mugenics, but uses cards. Exactly. Listen to Krieg. It's really not that hard. Like, I am a massive sweat at this game. You're saying it looks hard? I'm playing on high ascensions. I am playing with, look at all of these modifiers. Look at all of these debuffs I've got to deal with. That's why I am sweating about this. That's why I am playing this like it's a fucking like card chess. Is his throne set atop a root? His chair is on a chair? It is actually. I never noticed it. Yes. That's so fucking funny. Oh, God. Who are we against? Insatiable. I hate him. That is a bad matchup for this deck, actually. Don't cheese me. I don't think it's worth healing, because we're going to go to 68 health already. 68 health because we've got the pentagram. So the question is, what's worth putting into? Do we do it into Dying Star? Is this really worth it when we're not going into an AoE fight? I mean, it'll be good for later AoE fights, but this isn't one. Solar Strike? Actually, I like Solar Strike here. It's another source of star power generation. I was thinking either that or... it was going to be either that or Venerate. But I feel like I'm playing this more often than I play Venerate. God, I'm hiccuping. Let's glow. Kingly Punch! Let's go! I love seeing this thing. I love him so much. It is such a funny card. See, I hate this cunt because that is 6 fucking statuses in my deck. And you can't just, like, get rid of them because you've got to play them. Like, let me be clear. I think he's a fantastic design. I love this guy so much. It is one of the coolest designs in the game. Probably, like, my second favorite boss behind Knowledge Demon. But damn, do I hate him. All right, let's see here. I think Dying Star is a fantastic play because that means we take no damage. So we'll just instantly start with that. And then probably just like double Frantic Escape, honestly. While we've got an opportunity to start building that up. Because what else is there? Strikes? I don't want to play those. Glimmer? I've got no energy, so it's not like I'm going to draw into something I can really play. Venerate? Yeah, sure, but... it's not worth using like an energy potion on. This kind of sucks. Not even kinda. This mad sucks. That's fine. There's another 2 cards out of the deck, which is good. Of course I draw Charge when I cannot even use it. The only thing left is fucking Ascender's Bane. Like this is frustrating. I'm gonna colorless. Maybe we get something that gives me draw. I don't, but this is fine, I guess. Alright, that's 2 less cards in the deck at least. We've done our first cycle, which has gotten rid of the majority of cards. Why is there a strike? Did I play that at some point? What am I playing strikes for? Alright, we Dying Star for sure, because he goes back to dealing... he deals 2 damage with that. Dive Bomb, Kingly Punch. I guess just Venerate. Alright, now we can charge. We'll charge, we'll get rid of one of the Frantic Escapes and potentially something else. Get rid of the 2-cost one and probably like the second Particle Wall, I think. We don't need those. Man. I kinda gotta do this so he just deals less fucking damage. And let's play this, I guess. 30 damage. Ugh. Like, where the fuck are all the cards I actually want? Where's Glimmer? Where's Solar? Where are anything I can actually play? There's something at least. Defend. Particle Wall Escape. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. What do we want to play? We Minion Dive Bomb, Glow Kingly Punch, and maybe Solar Strike. I guess if we're doing that, then we probably want to Glow first to see what we draw into. It would have played itself, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's do this, do that. Sandpit in 2 turns. We play this. Like, that is insanely valuable, actually. I should have upgraded it. It has been doing God's work. Oh god, I ended up buying Scratchy Scratch because it's cheap, and honestly, tickling my brain just the right way. I saw Envy playing that, and I'm thinking, I need to stay away from this game. Like, I need to ration myself. I need to avoid playing games that I know are just going to get me cripplingly addicted. We're going to block for force. We don't need to use the defend, which means it will get eaten. It will get etherealized, which is not the worst thing in the world. Like, yeah, it's an upgraded defend, which is kind of why I kept it around so long. But, yeah, it's just one less card in the deck. We've got to do this for sure. And I think we just Venerate. Oh, man. This is looking rough. Do that, do that. Let's just do this, I suppose. I do not think it would be worth using the energy potion just to use charge. Like, what would I use it on? 2 Frantic Escapes? That only leaves me with 1 left, and I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, he's nearly dead, actually. We're fine. We survived this attack, at least. Even without block. If we Solar Strike, does that give us enough for Dying Star? No. Yes, it does, actually. So that'd be 19 damage. What can we draw into with Glimmer? Nothing that actually does damage. So, like, we may as well just go with that, I think. But then that's going to be our hand next turn, which has no damage in it. Ugh. I think we got to do this. We got to do this because it gives us options. Okay, yeah, so we'll draw the 1-cost Frantic Escape next turn. Then we can Solar Strike here. Solar Strike, Dying Star. That removes most of the damage we're taking. I guess not most, but a chunk of it. And we're almost guaranteed to draw an attack. Yes. Oh, we were, in fact. I forgot. Kingly Punch was guaranteed, so perfect. Oh, all right. That was rough. Decisions. Draw 3 cards. Choose a skill in your hand to play it 3 times is fucking insane. Is it actually? Is that? I mean, it is insane, but I don't think it's that insane for us. I'm kind of liking the look of Big Bang here. I think it's a really good card. If we had Big Bang, then decisions would be cracked as all hell. But we'll go Big Bang. It's just like such a good card. It's the kind of thing you're always happy to see. Diamond Diadem, perhaps. I mean, how many times are we going to be playing less like 2 or fewer cards? Probably a few, actually, now that I think about it, because we do like to exhaust everything. It means I don't want to be playing our strikes and defense, so we'll have quite a few options. Alright. Are we strong enough to take on elites? I actually don't know. Our scaling is kind of dog shit, and at the very least, the robot will heavily punish us for that. We match up so horribly into the robot that I actually think avoiding elites just to avoid him is a pretty good idea. But then I can't take shop. Oh fuck, there's like so many elites if I go that way. If I take 1 elite, I can avoid the rest. There's a 1 in 3 chance. Can we handle... Actually, we might be fine against robot. We might be fine. You know what? We can handle it. We can handle robot. Alright, what are we fishing for here? Something better. We can get the particle wall next turn, which would be nice. And then this will get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards out of the deck. Sure. Unproductive turn, but it's alright because we got rid of a massive chunk of our deck. We can charge here. Charge and then Dying Star, I think is fine. Or even charge Particle Wall. Then we take no damage. I think so. I think that's the play, yeah. Gets a few more cards out of the deck. And we're definitely not going to be playing less than 2 cards this turn. Or 2 or less. Less than 3? 2 or less. So we Falling Star, Minion Bomb, Kingly Punch, Solar Strike. And we can actually Solar Blade on top of that. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Boom, 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 boom. Unfortunately, not enough for a kill. We could Shackling Potion, but I don't think that's worth it. Shackling Potion's better reserved for when an enemy's going for a multi-hit. Alright, we could do something potentially really fucking funny. Wait, no, I don't think I need to. I was gonna say, we can Glimmer, put Kingly Punch on top of the deck, Glow, because that will then increase Kingly Punch's damage. But that is 2 energy that I would invest into that. And I can just kill with this. Another Kingly Punch? No. We do not need a second. I need less cards in my deck, not more. Let's see here. I can't kill first turn, I don't believe. Although Falling Star Kingly Punch is definitely worth doing. That half health's you. And then I kind of want to get rid of Cloak of Stars the more I look at it. That card is just, I don't know, it's not that useful. It gives a decent amount of block compared to Particle Wall, I guess, but it's just like less reliable, and I'd rather be playing Particle Wall most of the time. Let's see here, 15, 19 damage. I've only played 2 cards, so if I end my turn right now, then I will only take, what, like 9... It'll go down to 2, and then I think he gets halved to 1, so 7 damage, I think. Which is pretty reasonable. We have an elite coming up in a few fights, though. The alternative would be if I played this twice. Using up the rest of my stars, I would take 0? No, I'd take 1 damage. And then what do we get next turn? I don't know. Like, we could draw into Dying Star, and I would not get to use it. I think the safe option is just this. Oh yeah, I took no damage from him because of Tungsten Rod. Wait, that was insane, actually. I took 3 damage that turn. That was better. That was definitely the play. Oh man, this hand sucks. We can pull the same stunt, though. I can just take another 3 damage. Or even... Wait, we can charge to get rid of 2 strikes. That's definitely the play. And I think we just drop a regular... Oh, we drop... I'm invincible, actually. And we're taking no damage. That guy's just slowly killing himself. We minion dive bomb. We'll glow. Okay, that's no use. Do that. Okay, now he's dealing more damage, but it doesn't matter because he's dead. Alright. We handled that pretty well, actually. Diamond Diadem was a good pick. I don't like any of those. I do like Swift Potion, actually, but I'm kind of happy with the potions we got right now. Cheetah card with Sharp 3. I mean, we play Kingly Punch a lot. Really good if we could give it momentum, but that is not something I've seen. Whetstone could be... Whetstone's just going to hit strikes, isn't it? Alright, let's get rid of a card. Let's get rid of... Honestly, maybe just the unupgraded... the unupgraded Particle Wall, perhaps? Or is there anything that I'm just never playing at all? I feel like I never play Cloak of Stars, honestly. It's just inconsistent. It's like, if I have Particle Wall, I can play it multiple times. Whereas Cloak of Stars is just kind of a once-off. And all of our star generation is even numbers as well, so Cloak of Stars just throws that off. I don't like it. I do not accept this energy. Wait, that's 3 attacks with Sharp 3? Do we give it to Falling Star, Solar Strike, and Kingly Punch? I mean, it does end up being a bit more damage over the course of a round, but... What else is there? Festive Popper? I don't think the 9 damage really matters at all. Yeah, Gnarled Hammer is fine. Wait, why can't I give it to... Oh, because Kingly Punch has Perfect Fit. Oh well. We had nothing better to spend our money on, so that's still fine. And is there anything else that I actually care about? Not really. Orbit's kind of okay-ish. But then again, it's like... Stars are sort of what we need the most. And that doesn't address our star need. Yeah, I think we just path this way. We'll go through the elite, and then... Depending on how we go, we can either go, like, this way... Dodge the other elites... If it's robot and we come out relatively unscathed, then I guess we can look at doing more elites, but it's sort of a big if there. Really depends on how we go. If it's not robot, then I'm not going to push my luck and I'm not going to play anymore. We are not going to try any more elites because I don't want to get robot. How to match up against everyone else? The purple dude actually might be a problem as well. Actually, shit, I think like all of the elites are kind of not amazing. Like the deck is just not amazing at the moment. It's sort of been all over the place. Let's see. Charge to get rid of 2 strikes. May as well Glimmer as well. What are we going to get rid of here? What do we want next turn, I suppose, is the better question. This time we're taking 18 damage. If we Dying Star... No, that's not worth it. I'm trying to think about the Diamond Diadem as well. If we Particle Wall, then we take no damage, but then we also make no progress, and he starts summoning, and he's going to outscale us, so we need to be killing him as fast as possible. I don't like that. We've only got 1 card in our hand that we'd be exhausting as well, which sucks. We can Particle Wall to block all damage. I probably want a Solar Strike, honestly. That's getting us some damage. That's getting us stars. And then what do we want next turn? Probably a Particle Wall, just to guarantee that we've got some block. So yeah, we either Solar Strike to get some more, or we Dying Star. Dying Star is actually not the worst option. But then we're really out on stars. Like if I play that plus a regular Particle Wall, I'd have to play that twice, actually. We'd still be on 4 stars, though. And I'd take no damage. Versus that, yeah. I think this is the play. Do that, do that. Okay. See, I think the problem here is that I need to be scaling Kingly Punch, and the deck is kind of just taking too long to get going. I can do that, I can do that. Just do that. I kind of just don't have enough resource generation. Yeah, this is looking really fucking rough. Unless I can just fucking murk this nerd. Boom, boom. Shit. I'm gonna have to play all of these, I guess. I also wanna... Maybe I should have been killing one of the other guys. This is 27... 35 damage we're staring down. Shit. And I've already played more than 2 cards, so I can't get away with Diamond Diadem. Not that I would want to, anyway. Alright, we do that. I mean, that's 9 damage, and what do we draw into? Defend. We'll get Kingly Punch, which is dealing... How much is it going to be dealing? It'll be dealing 22 next turn. So that plus Kingly Punch is 31 damage, so we just need 14 more. Which is not the most unreasonable thing to say we can get. Alright, we do this. This is gonna hurt a fucking lot. This guy isn't even an elite. Honestly, I feel like he could be. He's definitely one of the harder Act 3 enemies. Okay, this sucks. How much block do we need? 11, 22, 40. We take 16 damage off this. Actually, no, I'm throwing this. There's enough to get away with nothing. Thank fucking God we drew some damage. And all of these kind of suck, I think. How much does Crescent Spear actually do? I don't think I particularly care about it. No, I don't. I don't think we win this one, honestly. I'm pretty pessimistic. Fasten is so good, but I kind of want to get rid of my defense. I love Fasten so much, but man, it's not the worst idea. But it's just so anti-synergistic with Ghost Seed. It would mean that our upgraded defense are giving us 13 block, which is a fair amount. But then if we don't play them, they get exhausted. I can't justify it. I just can't. Right. What are we getting rid of then? I don't want to touch the defense and strikes because we know that they're just going to get exhausted. Well, I just zoned out for a bit there. Whoopsies. What else is there? Venerate. How often do I actually play Venerate? Was he? Josh? Hello, my man. How you doing? What's up? Man, the urge to just say the sky. But no, I am more mature than that. I'm a bigger sloth than that. Not much is up. How about you? What's going on with you, Josh? It's been a while. Has it been a while? It's been at least 3 days. It's been at least since I last streamed. I think we can just get rid of Venerate, yeah. I am absolutely never playing Venerate. I have other sources of energy generation. Okay, the Soul Nexus, right? Yeah, that's his name. Could be better, could be worse. Actually, he's probably the best one to deal with. I'm not, though. The sky. Very nice, Necron. Yeah, like... Kingly Punch is a must here. And we just end our turn, we would take 14 damage because we get half damage, but that's not worth it. We could Dying Star. That's a lot of star investment. We can play Particle Wall like 3 times. I don't know, like 9, 18, 27 block if I did that. Is that worth it? Honestly, I think the answer is honestly yes. And I know we may as well hit him with a Sovereign Blade, right? Invincible's on top of the deck. Man, if I knew. It saved us like 1 whole damage. Let's go. Alright, we can Glimmer. That's 3 cards we'll get rid of if we keep them. 4, actually. It's 1. Let's actually think here. We can use the Defend. That'll be 8 block. And we take half damage. So it'll hit us for 1 damage, basically. And that will get rid of another 4 cards from our deck. We just want to get to the point where we are like as efficient as possible. I think we put Solar Strike on top. That is something we want to be playing because we need the star generation. Oh yeah, it gets to reduce to 0 because of Tungsten Rod. Thank you, Tungsten Rod. There's not a lot of things in there that we really want to get rid of for charge. Half tempted to do it to Sovereign Blade, actually. I don't think I want the Sovereign Blade. If I do that and Defend, then where do we go from there? We can Glow as well. Oh, I'm trying to think here. Alright, we take half damage if I play 2 cards or less. So I could Kingly Punch and Defend Plus. And then he's hitting me for 9, which halves rounded down to 4. 4, 8, 12, 16 damage. I would block half of it with the Defend, and then the other 2 hits would have 1 taken off them. So that becomes... Wait, am I doing this right? 3, 4, 16... Yeah, 16, 8... So yeah, I take 6 damage. But at the same time, I'm making like no fucking progress in killing him, which is sort of the problem. I think we sort of just go all in here. We do that, we do that. Now we Glow. Do that. And we Energy Potion as well. Ouch. We may lose. This is just not a good deck. I think the biggest problem here is, again, that I've just neglected defense. I was kind of hoping that Particle Wall would be the answer to that, but I've neglected to get enough star generation to make Particle Wall reliable. Simply compliment the eye and it will combust. I know from experience. I mean, every time I looked you in the eyes and complimented you, you looked away. So was that you just not wanting me to see your eyes combust? Is that how that worked? I can't kill him this turn, can I? I could like Falling Star, Particle Wall. I don't think that's worth it though. That would mean, was he I'ma lick you? Ah, we got the licking coming back, do we? Let's see, 27 damage. If we halve that, that's 13 damage. 13 damage, particle wall blocks all of it. So that does theoretically work, but it doesn't make any progress, really. It deals a pittance of damage. What alternatives do we have, though? I mean, can I deal with the maximum damage if I don't do that? I think so, actually, because that'd be 22 block there. That lowers it to at least 22. So for 1 energy, we have that answered. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Do this, do this, do this. Now, what do we want to play? Solar Strike, probably, I think. Because that's more damage and it's getting us the stars that we need. Getting the defend next turn would be really nice as well, actually. Actually, no, it'd be much better to be getting the particle wall plus. Huh? I'm out of energy? I miscalculated? I did. Shit. Okay. Alright, then. Ha ha ha. Oopsie poopsie. Oh, did my fucking star thing... Dying Star got etherealized. No. That was my answer to this. Otherwise, you're dealing 36 damage. I don't think I can kill, can I? If I use 1 particle wall, then I have 12 block, and he'll be dealing half damage, which rounds down to be 16 again. Does this guy not scale? He doesn't seem to scale himself, which is interesting. I would survive that, theoretically, and he would take 12 damage from Thorns. Why are you reaching for the sloth, Reverie? What are you doing with him? Oh man, this is an interesting conundrum. We will almost certainly draw into Solar Strike if we... No, we can guarantee draw into Solar Strike if we Glimmer. And we could Solar Strike double Particle Wall. But that still doesn't block everything. Is there no way to get around that then? I mean, let's say I Particle Wall. Is there anything I can even do next turn? Or is this just like completely fucked? Does that block everything? That's 16. Is that... It's 8-6, yeah. So he hits for 6 damage. But then next turn I just lose, don't I? Unless I'm invincible as... Wait. I can Glimmer. Guarantee put I'm invincible on top of the deck. Which means that will trigger for 10 block. Then if we Particle Wall twice, that's 24. Maybe. I think this works. Okay. Yep, we put I'm invincible back on top. And then we can Kingly Punch. Do we do that? If we Kingly Punch, we can... No, we don't Kingly Punch because we need to play Particle Wall twice. Unless we Falling Star? How much would that reduce him by? 25%, so it would be... Like, it'd take him down to be 6 times 4. 6, 12... 18, 24. It'll be 14. Yeah, no matter what way I look at it, I still need to play Solar Strike here. I should have Falling Star Solar Strike. Whatever. I think I've still lost regardless. He is slowly killing himself. Alright, I can glimmer for... I can glimmer to put I'm Invincible back on top again. Which I will do. We can Solar Strike. Actually, hang on. If we play one card, then we take half damage. So if we play a block card, then we'll take no damage. He will damage himself. But no, I don't think that's worth it. I think... if we do this... we have no block that's not star related. This is so dumb of me. I've really, well and truly fucked up. Yeah, I think I gotta... like, Solar Strike Particle Wall. They'll have 22 block. Yeah. I can Kingly Punch as well. I think I just barely get through this, but God, the deck is bad. I actually got around that. That's insane. I should not have won that. Wait, Black Hole is... I'm going to take Black Hole because I think it might actually be enough. Okay, we avoid elites like the fucking plague. I said that guy was probably my best matchup, and we still nearly fucking lost. Like, every other elite scales, and we would be ruined against them. Alright, let's see here. We charge. Glimmer. And I'm actually going to put Kingly Punch back on top, so we draw it again next turn. Or even... might even be better to put like a Particle Wall back on top, so we've got some block. I can Falling Star, Kingly Punch, Sovereign Blade. Yeah, that's a better play. That's a much better idea. Falling Star, do that, do that. I could Strike as well, and that's giving me, what, an extra 10 damage, but I think it'd be better off to just get them out of the deck entirely. We'll play that. Yeah, that works. Now we can Dying Star, and that's going to cut his damage by 9, which is good. Alternatively, what does Glow give us? Defend Plus, maybe. We can Dying Star, Defend Plus, Dive Bomb, I think. Man, I just need to be playing 3 attacks, and we actually scale quite quickly. If I use that and that, then I take no damage. Oh, Invincible was on top of the deck. I didn't even need to. Alright. We can play Black Hole. We can Solar Strike, Kingly Punch, Dive Bomb. Yeah, she's hitting hard, actually. How do we handle this? We could Falling Star, Defend Plus. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Because, yeah, now he's dealing 15, 8. We take 7 damage. Which is not bad. Now we get Kingly Punch again, which is sort of our main scaler. So I think we Kingly Punch, we Glow... or even maybe just... no, we Kingly Punch Invincible. And we take no damage. And he damages himself.
I mean, the goal here is just to get Kingly Punch to scale as fast as possible. Grab to lick? No. Do not lick. 20 hours into Slay the Spire 2. I think it's good enough. We'll wait for the 1.0 now. I'll see you in a couple of years, Krieg. I personally am having enough fun. I want to try and get everyone to A10. Try and beat everyone at A10, actually. I don't know if I'll get that far, because holy fuck, Ascension 9 has been a fucking wall and a half. Ascension 9 makes me cry. Right, I think Glimmer here is fantastic, because we can put Invincible back on top. That makes me really want to get Invincible upgraded. Given how easily we can actually trigger it. And then Kingly Punch, I guess. That's 2. Then he goes down to 13. Unless we can kill him this turn. We can't. Yeah, no, we can't. Okay. Oh, it's 7 block because I'm fucking vulnerable. You, I'm not vulnerable. I am frail, you piece of shit. Alright. Sword Sage, my beloved. Man, this deck is fucking limping to the finish line. It is not good. I can actually get away with the Smith here. And I'm going to be true to my word. I think we block, we upgrade I'm Invincible. It's an extra 3 block, which will potentially add up quite a lot. These guys, I think I'll be okay against these guys. Put Invincible back on top. Oh, and I've drawn Big Bang, actually. Shit. Black Hole. I mean, there's probably no point doing Big Bang right now, because I'm just going to draw into I Am Invincible again. Well, that gives me 10 block, I guess. Plus defend, and then that's enough to block nearly everything, I guess. Do this. Do this. Yeah, that blocks everything. And I can Sovereign Blade someone. You. Okay, there we go. 3 cards out of the deck. Got 17 in the deck. If we can Kingly Punch the back, if we can kill the back guy, that'd be perfect. Is it worth charging anything? Yes. Does it kill? It kills. Let's go. Right, gets replaced. This is such a cool encounter, actually. The idea of these guys replacing each other is very fun. Alright, we can kill the front guy with 2 minion dive bombs. Don't think we can kill the front guy, though. Or the back guy, though. We can use the block, though, which is probably fine. We can defend, and then I think we just double attack the front guy. Oh, wow, shit, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, 3 damage is nothing. We're fine with that. Let's see. If we charge, we would not really hit anything we care about. I mean, like, I get Sovereign Blade and Particle Wall, but I don't have anything that I really care about getting rid of. There's not really much going on this turn, though. They're both attacking. I may as well just, like, I don't know, defend Falling Star, I guess. Or even Particle Wall Falling Star, maybe? No, we'll keep the defend around for now. That blocks all the damage. I'm having fun, but I've heard to enjoy the game in its best state. I personally like the idea of being able to play it as it changes. It's fun to be like, oh, hey, I wish this thing was better, and it gets changed. Or to be able to just, like, adapt to the meta. I guess in the same way that a trading card game introduces new sets and you're constantly adapting, I think it is fun to be able to do that here. You know, it's like, understand the game and then adapt to changes to it. That is why I like it, at least. I like being able to submit feedback. I like the idea of being able to join in kind of like the development of the game, in a way. I shall go. You have a good one, Wazzy. Enjoy playing and convincing Rev to play if needed. Drag her into slay the Spire. She needs to eventually give in. She will. Don't worry. Alright, where were we at? We can kill the back guy. Which we will do. And there's another one. I guess I'll just put like I'm invincible on top, right? Or even glow, perhaps, so we can get more draw next turn. I like the idea of that. I'll solar strike this guy, I guess. I want to kill him because he's already got strength and he's not blocking next turn. Okay, we can just kill him with Kingly Punch. Very nice. And Soul Strike gives us more. Okay, look, the deck is kind of alright. It kind of does come together when we're not fucking fighting for our lives against a very difficult enemy. Although Doormaker might actually fuck us up really bad. We'll see. I'm a little concerned about Doormaker. Kingly Punch. I think like 2 of his phases are really bad for us, so it may be a rip. Oh, this guy. If I make a power, the power makes other powers cost 1 less, so I don't want that. The skill can actually be really good. Yeah. Energized. That's actually kind of a banger. We'll get 25 health back when we go in, so we can smith again. It being innate is kind of neat, but I don't think it's that good. Alternatively, I mean, Big Bang being innate is also not amazing. I think Falling Star, maybe? It's 4 more damage. Or even Particle Wall, actually. I think Particle Wall is good. The amount of times that I've had the unupgraded Particle Wall and just wished I had the other one. Alright, we can play Black Hole. I guess there's not really much else to play. Alright, cards played get exhausted in this phase. Which is something we can use to our advantage, actually. I can do that, do that. And now I can just end my turn. Now I can't draw, right? Yeah. Which is tragic when I draw both my draw cards? Are we doing this right now? Okay. Sure. Sure, buddy. I actually think maybe Kingly Punch, Solar Strike, and Block Potion. No, I think the Block Potion should be saved for when it's particularly necessary. I think just do this, do this. And he only hits for 3. Okay, Grasp is fine. Like, do I actually... I think I want a Big Bang and hope I draw into something that's going to give me... And if I Big Bang, I will draw into Kingly Punch. Oh, he's not attacking, so I don't even need to defend. Okay, wait, this is fine. I can do that, do that. And get rid of 3 cards. I probably should have... Oh, wait, shit, he starts lowering my stats? Oh, no. That's rough. That's a problem. This could probably be... I was going to say a good time to use charge, but I don't want to charge anything that's in there. I'm going to draw into my draw cards again next turn, which is fucking frustrating. How do we win? What is our win con? Our win con is Kingly Punch. We just need to scale Kingly Punch. We need to draw it as much as possible. Which is a problem when we can't... We pretty much can't play draw cards in 2/3 of the phases, which is really annoying. Really, really, really problematic.
Yeah, basically, our win con is going to be scale Kingly Punch as high as possible, and then just whack him while he's vulnerable at some point. So, like, Is there anything here that I can live without? I can't live without Solar Strike because most of my defense is coming from Star Power. If we play Diamond, if we use Diamond Diadem, he's going to hit us for 16 total damage. Actually, it'll be 14 because I'll block 2 of the hits. I think I... Wait, I wonder. Wait, I wonder. No, it doesn't come back. I was so hoping it would. It said return this card to your hand. Like, come on, what do you mean it doesn't return from the exhaust zone? I mean, like, we could glow here. That is possible. Can't return it. He ate it. Spit it out. Tell him to spit it out. He was hungry. Eat something else, not my cards. I just fucking... If I use glow, then... Yeah. He isn't a spitter. He swallows. I guess, yeah, I can't though. I can't draw this turn, I can't draw next turn. It's... Ugh. Suspiciously card-shaped tummy, indeed. I want to play charge, because I know that would mean that I no longer have to worry about having charge in the deck, but that's obviously gonna transform shit that I care about. Yeah, I've just gotta end right here. It's like, you're annoying. You're annoying. Boom. What? Oh man, that was a mistake. I was being funny. I'm like, haha, I will play this card. Fuck you. And then I forgot that it's just gonna put a card on top of my deck. Okay, here is... Here's where we can potentially make progress. But I don't have my fucking... I don't have Glimmer. I needed Glimmer here. There's a 1 in 4 chance that I get it when I play Glow. If I get it, then we're fine, but... Oh no, I was guaranteed to not get it because of Kingly Punch, right. Like, I need Glimmer, that's the thing. Can I make an infinite? That is the question here. Wazzy, Necron, what's good? I feel like Glimmer Mad Science. There's got to be something I can do with like Glimmer Mad Science and Glow. Surely that is an infinite. Oh no, it isn't because Mad Science is only giving me 1, so I'm minus. Damn it. I was gonna say if that's infinite, then I could just keep doing that until I've scaled Kingly Punch enough, but it is not. It's something that I can repeat multiple times though. And it gives me a shitload of stars, so there is something there. Say far, far away from Scratchy Scratch. I know our brains work kind of the same. This shit is so addicting. Oh man. Now you're making me want to play it. You're doing me a disservice here. I mean, like, we got a Kingly Punch. And that's pretty much all we can do. Yeah. $20x2 is disgusting. What the fuck? Ugh. Trying to think here. I'm wondering if it's actually a good idea to use Falling Star and just get it out of the deck.
Because our win condition is going to be just scaling Kingly Punch as much as possible. So I cannot, for the fucking life of me, use that in this phase. How do we scale it as quickly as possible? It's got to be stacking it on the top of the deck and drawing, which requires Glimmer and Glow. So we need to have Glimmer, Glow, Kingly Punch, and probably Mad Science all in our hand at once. The best way to guarantee that is to get rid of as many cards as possible. So the question is, what do we need? We don't want Charge. If I can get to a state where I've got no cards left in my deck, then I could just use Charge and get rid of it, which would be fantastic. I could do that right now by using Glimmer, but then we obviously lose Glimmer, which is bad. Unless the answer is instead to have Glow, Kingly Punch, and we can like Kingly Punch, Glow to draw it back, and Kingly Punch again. If we have Mad Science, then we can potentially do that. We can potentially draw it multiple times. We go like Kingly Punch, Glow, Kingly Punch, Glow. Which scales it. It does scale it faster, but ooh. I mean, that is a lot of damage when I think about it. Yeah, I think we do this. We do this. We say goodbye to that. If I drink my block potion, then I will be only taking... Yeah, this is fine. I might even use the Sovereign Blade, actually. Yeah, I'll use this. Yep, and that's 2 moves. Okay. Perfect. Alright. We can do this. Then we can do this. Oh, I really want a Kingly Punch. I think Kingly Punch here is the better play. Ah! We got the Invincible. Let's go. Okay, here's our chance. Here is our chance to get some shit done. Oh, wait, shit, yeah, shit costs more. That's fine, actually. Mad Science offsets that. What goes back on top? Kingly Punch, right? Like, unless we... Kingly Punch... Glow... Mad Science, Kingly Punch. Like, what is the other option? What would the other option be? We... Mad Science... We put No, we don't put Mad Science back top. If we put Kingly Punch back on top, we could Mad Science, Glow, Kingly Punch. But then there's like... There's no point in that. If we Kingly Punch... Yeah, if we Kingly Punch, then we Glow. We're guaranteed to draw Kingly Punch again. So the answer is... yeah, Kingly Punch, Glow, Mad Science, Kingly Punch. That'd be a decent amount of damage. And we can apply Vulnerable as well to really maximize the amount of damage that's doing. So in that case, it doesn't matter. Wait, no, because... Fuck. It will be... There'll be a card on top of the deck. Fuck! So we do put Kingly Punch back on top then. Glow will draw it. We'll have no cards in our deck. We can play it, and then we've got 0 energy. Mad Science will give us 1 energy. And what do we use that on? Solar Strike for just a bit more energy, a bit more star. Alternatively, if there's something we don't want, we can put it. We can charge to, you know, make the minion dive bomb. But I don't think there's anything here that we are okay losing. Is there no way I can play this twice? I don't think so, because something's got to go back on top of the deck. Glow only draws 1 card. It'll draw another card next turn, which is whatever.
So yeah, it's got to be Kingly Punch, I'm pretty sure. Withdraw. Kingly Punch. Oh man, I should have Mad Science. I was meant to Mad Science first. That's fine. I guess we lose out on 11 damage, but that can't be helped, I suppose. It's dealing 48 damage. Ugh. If we use I Am Invincible, then obviously we lose it. We don't get to see it again. I've used... No, Particle Wall's not worth using. We get Glimmer, Mad Science next turn. We can't draw though, so Glimmer is useless. I don't think I want to get rid of either of those. Actually, can I charge? If I Minion Dive Bomb and turn both of those into that, then we will have 5 cards left in our deck exactly. Which would mean Kingly Punch Glow is a loop. So if I play that and then play I Am Invincible, he'll be hitting me for 14 total damage. Okay. I think this is the play. He's hitting for 42. Ow. That's okay. If we play 2 cards, then that's only 21. We vulnerable potion now. Wait. No. Wait. Can we kill this turn? We can kill this turn. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! I cannot fucking believe I got through that. Holy shit! That has got to be the worst fucking deck I have ever won with. That took insane fucking finessing, but we got there in the end. New Doormaker is fucking peak. Oh my god. I was kind of not sold on it because I did like his initial design. But damn, that was fuck. That was peak. That was so fucking good. How long was that run actually? Holy shit. I spent so long agonizing over every move. That was nearly 2 fucking hours. Compared to like... Oh, that was a loss. Loss. Yeah, my usual wins are around like an hour. This is an hour and a half, but that was multiplayer. Like, even my multiplayer runs are faster. That was a loss, but it was to the final boss. It was like usually like an hour to win, and that one took me way fucking longer. Oh my god, that was fucking hardest earned win of my life. Absolutely insane. Can we play one more? I feel like it's time to go back to Defect. I've got everyone to 7 except Ironclad, who's at 9. Defect is severely lagging behind. Can you guess who my least favorite is? The very obvious least favorite child. All right, we're going to do one more run. Because I'm going to be playing this if I go offline anyway. Wow, this sucks. Oh, Silver Crucible, my beloved. I love this card. This relic. Let's see here. We do that. It's Act 1. We can be a little... Act 1 is Ascension 1. We can be a little more aggressive. Potentially do that. Maybe like this. I'd like to hit a bunch of elites. Oh, man. 4, 8. That'll be 16. I cannot kill him, so I'm guaranteed to take 11 damage. Yay. What a great fucking start. Are we serious? 11 damage. I'm sad. Lightning rod? We going lightning today? I actually do not know synergies and shit well at all for Defect, so it was going to happen eventually. I was going to have to learn him sooner or later. Alright. What are our options here? I think we double block and with lightning. Because that means one gets channeled next turn, which would be 8 damage. Of course it hits the back guy. That's unfortunate. Okay, this is fine. And we win. Okay. I mean, I do dislike that the lightning is random. It does make it feel significantly harder to actually guarantee, like, literally fucking anything happens. But that is fine, I suppose. Apply 3 weak, channel 1 dark. I don't mind the applying weak part. I don't really give a fuck about dark, but I guess it's a way of getting some decent damage. It's okay to have like 1 dark, I guess, and then you sort of move it forward and dual cast it. Is that the play? I don't know the orbs well. I barely played him back in Slay the Spire 1 as well because I didn't enjoy him. Resist calculus to 0. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess we go null. It does seem okay. I like applying weak at least. Yeah, this will do. Do that, do that, do that. Oh, nice. Yeah, now we can just dual cast for 36 damage. It's not bad, actually. What does glass do again? Deal damage to all enemies. Decreases every turn. That's interesting. Thunder is actually nice here. Do that. This is block. 5 damage is fine. In Thunder, Lightning Rod. There's no point defending for 1 damage. Do this. I could defend double strike here. That would mean that... we won't have dual cast next turn, though. It's probably worth it to just dual cast now. I'm just going to put damage into the back guy. We can zap, which will channel the dark, which will kill whoever it hits. And then the lightning will kill... If it hits the front guy, then the lightning will kill the back guy. This is fine. Okay. And we can just do this. Yeah, there we go. Don't think you're very good. I don't like any of those, really. We don't have defense, actually. We kind of need something. But none of those are very good. I think this is the problem if we do go for an elite. We've got no defense. We'll see if we get one here. Oh, this is a terrible fucking matchup, actually. Fuck this guy. I'm gonna immediately just double evoke. I hate this guy. We do this, do this. That's fine, I suppose. Lurk? Thanks for the lurk, Necron. Do we lightning rod? The only card we can play, the only skill we can play. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think I do this as well. Just to avoid the extra damage. Be not afraid. Thank you, Rev. Look at me. I'm a pretty angel now. 13, and then that's 36. That kills. Okay, here I was calling him a bad matchup, and we just fucking demolished that nerd. Echo form? feel like we kind of have to take Echo Form. Echo Form is just cool. Echo Form is a banger. We can do some crazy shit with that. Touch of Insanity is really good as well. Especially because we've got Echo Form. I don't think we really care about strength. Alright, we should be fine for an elite, honestly. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. If we do this, we take 15 damage. Alternatively, we can use Touch of Insanity. Actually, I think this is a pretty fair use. Can double block and then... Who do we hit? You're buffing. I would like to be able to kill you before you start attacking me with your extra strength. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that going, but we'll see. It's random who it hits, which is tragic. We definitely want to use Defend. Oh, yeah, it plays twice! That's useful. That's convenient, actually. We take a lot less damage now. I'll hit you, and I'll hit you. Or, I think we evoke Lightning here. Lightning is equal to Strike after 2 turns. And better anytime after. Alright, we've got options here. Thunder actually could be really fucking good to dual cast. If we dual cast Thunder, then that's 16 damage every time we evoke Lightning on an enemy. And then we can Lightning Rod as well, which will give us 7 block. That'll give us 12 block total, meaning we are taking 7 damage. Channeling Lightning for the next 2 turns. The alternative would be like Lightning Rod Thunder. I think that's actually probably slightly better. That gives us 14 block, which means we take much, much less. 0 if we use Defend. And we're working more Lightning. Yeah, this is fine. Do that, do that, do this. The fact that Lightning doesn't trigger their stupid shield is really good as well. Because we can just dual cast and immediately kill something. Or we can do this. May as well. Look at that, that's huge. I'm gonna strike you as well. Yeah. Alright. That gives us 14 block. Channels a bunch more lightning, so sure. Very nice. Add a random card into your hand, it's free to play. Interesting. Cool head, it could be kind of good as well. That's some draw power. Yeah, sure. That's fine, I guess. I still feel like I'm just picking random shit on this guy. I don't get him, and at this point, I don't know if I want to. 7 damage, draw 1 for each unique orb. So we could Echo Form, Compile Drive. Then we're taking 14 damage. What's the alternative? We can Compile Drive to deal 7 damage. Thunder dual cast, but then that's not guaranteed to kill anyone. I mean, regardless of what we do, we want to Compile Drive. See what we get. Alright. Okay, like if we Thunder dual cast, someone dies. That's the main thing here. Now we can strike this guy as well. Or alternatively, we can just probably Defend, actually. I think Defend is better. Because that guy's going to attack next turn. This guy is going to debuff. So we can kill him. And then he's not going to damage us. Yeah. You do 612. That nearly... Yeah, we may as well do that. That's going to have a much sooner payoff than Lightning Rod. He's going to summon next turn, so we want to kill him. Alright, nice. Maybe this, honestly. It's lightning. We like lightning. If we can get any sources of energy, that's pretty good. Sure. It's a decent smith as well. Yes, we do. We do what? Lose. I don't want to lose HP. Clumsy it is, I guess. Potion belt's banger. Because we get snapped in half tomorrow. Oh man, I need to tell Sin that I probably cannot make it tomorrow. There's been a last minute thing come up. There's been multiple family emergencies that have come together to mean that I probably can't make it. I think we just rest here, right? I'd love to be able to smith. Like dual cast being 0 cost, zap being 0 cost would be both fantastic. Oh jeepers, I'm okay at least. Hope everyone's okay. I'm alright, and the people that matter to me are going to be alright. So that's all good. I'll tell you more in DMs. Alright, we'll just rest. We're definitely not going to be able to do the 2 elite path. We are not remotely strong enough for that. Sure, I guess that's a fine card to play. What do we do here? We can Thunder then Tempest if we want. I kind of do like that, actually. That does the job.
I knew you'd come.
Shinjiro Hashura, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Found your stream on YouTube and I fell in love with your model and the sleepy animation on the screen. Thank you. Yeah, we do like sloths here, if you couldn't tell. I need to add credits for the sleepy sloth. The Waztism. The Wazzy autism creature. It's so cute. Yeah, that one is by... Hang on, let me do a shout out. Make sure I get the name correct. Oh, I heard people have not been saying things to me on YouTube. I forgot to set up my chat for it. Oh, you did. I think that's you, at least. I forgot to set up my chat. Oopsies. I love axolotls, and I have 2 pet snakes. I have a friend that loves axolotls as well. She also streams. She's not an axolotl streamer, but she does have like an axolotl, what do you call it? A mascot. Mascot is the word. What is it? Double checking I have his name correct. Yeah, this is him. Doo-doo. It is Gutsy. You got a new clanker in your server? Fucking hell. They are active as all fuck. I had 2 of them add me today. I don't know how, because I have it to say I have you have to be a friend of a friend to be able to add me. But they are still apparently somehow adding me despite having no mutuals in common. I don't know how that works. They're just bypassing the fucking Discord privacy settings. Thanks, that's cool. Murder all the clankers. Yes. 3-6. That's gonna be. I take. That'll be block. I'll take 1 damage. That's fine. But yeah, Gutsy is the one responsible for the little creature in the left corner. He does do commissions for them. They are absolutely worth it, as you can tell. Like I would pay an obscene amount for this. And my model, the credits for my model are in the description. It's by Skaz Art. Also something I recommend. Like I'm not sponsored in any way, but I think it's just a very cool, very unique model. I think it's really, really affordable, especially if you look at the prices of like live 2D models. So it's cool. Check it out. Give them some love. They deserve it. Do that. Do this. Zap, zap, zap. Let's see here. If I lightning rod, actually, better to dual cast. Just kill. Okay. I don't like any of those. Next power you play costs 0? Wait, that's insane. That is absolutely cracked because we have ethereal form. We have no ethereal form. We have echo form. Echo form? Yeah, echo form. Let's see here. 9 damage. I think we cool-headed. There we go. Cool-headed, lightning rod, and we can defend to block the remaining damage. Or we could... No, there's no point dual casting because he's got hardened shell. We'll get the rest of it here. We actually Tempest here. We can get one more lightning at the cost of 2 health. I think that's worth it. How are you finding Slay 2? I've been playing since launch. Big fan of the additions and some changes. I'm liking it a lot. I've played a little bit of it. I'm over 80 hours now, which I know is not a lot compared to some people, but I've been having a lot of fun. I think like when they released it, it was pretty good. Definitely like it's obviously rough around the edges because it's, you know, like early access and stuff. But even just like with the beta changes, they're definitely making a lot of changes I like. The first beta branch I did not like. That was bad. The like door maker was shit. The changes they made to Skulk and Colony were bad. They did a lot of stuff that I really didn't like. But then I think they've taken it in a much better direction, even just with like the second beta patch, which is what I'm playing on right now. I'm pretty happy. I look, I want to sing so bad, but I have no singable songs. Either they're not worthy, or I've sang them like 200 million times. Justin, every song is worth singing. For being a game in beta, I think it's really well done. Oh yeah, like, even just now, the balance is really, really good. It's always just sort of been one of the best selling points of Slay the Spire. They are just immaculate at their balancing abilities. Like, obviously it's got a long way to go, and I think that, at the very least, in the first one... Oh, hello, Lisha! Welcome in, thank you for the raid! How are you going? It's been a while. How's Resident Evil 6 going for you? You've been on that for a while. Weren't you, like, nearly done with it last I checked in? Are you still going? Are you doing, like, 100% or speedrun challenges? It's got speedruns built into it, doesn't it? But no, Raiders, if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name's Wazzy Kamawada, but you can call me Wazzy for short. I'm your new favorite Australian sloth variety streamer, no for locking in and crashing out. If you'd like to see which one's going to be today, then feel free to stick around and find out. We are playing Slay the Spire 2, which is... I feel like you've probably heard of it. Everyone's heard of it. Everyone knows what the fuck this is because it's kind of just all everyone is playing at the moment. But for good reason, it is a good game. Oh no, it was my first time streaming. Last time I played... Oh, it was RE9 that I saw you on last. Right, I'm so bad. There's too many of them. I lose track so bad, especially when they get remastered. It's like they're getting remastered, so like the latest one is not the biggest number, and my brain can't handle that. Man, I confuse too easily. Ducky, welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see you again. We've got 5 block. We're taking 5 damage. I may as well... We're going to channel lightning next turn, so if we do a zap... If we zap, then the darkness will be at the very front, which I don't think I like. Actually, no, that's fine. That is fine. I won't have dual cast this turn. There's a chance I have it next turn. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Okay, there we go. I could double defend here. That's fine. Double defend. That'll be 3-6 damage. That'll be 12 damage. Damn, that actually means that I'll take 2 more rounds to kill him. Unless I use a focus potion. It'd be 5-10. I think it's worth using a focus potion, just for that. Do that, do that, do that. Okay, perfect. The game you're playing looks nice. Yeah, Slay the Spire 2. It's so good. I will keep recommending it. It's very, very good. If you haven't played Slay the Spire 1, then definitely give that a look as well. That's like 75% off now, so you can play that, see if you like the genre. Or just see if you like the style, and then you can get Slay the Spire 2 once you're done with that. There's like hundreds of hours of content in Slay the Spire 1. Kind of looks like Darkest Dungeon, but with cards. It could kind of be considered that, I guess. It is very hard, at least. And it is like roguelike. Do we count Darkest Dungeon as roguelike? I guess it's kind of roguelike. I love Darkest Dungeon, but for some reason I don't like the second game. I could never get into Darkest Dungeon 1. I got my ass kicked so many times. And it's like, it's one of those games where you need to kind of just accept the fact that you're going to get shafted. It's an unfair game. And it kind of like prides itself on that in a way. It's like making the best of a bad situation. And I notoriously just got... I was playing it at a point of my life where I was very, very
angry. I was an angry person who thought the world was out to get him. So that game was not something that I had the bandwidth for. Maybe I'll return to it one day, because I think I'm in a better spot now. I think I have less gamer rage these days. Not zero, but less. That was back when I fucking played League of Legends, which says a lot about my mental. I've moved finally. Congrats. Very nice. How is the land down under? Is it as warm and pleasant that as people say? It depends. It depends on the fucking day. Some days it is cold, some days it is hot. At least where I live down in Victoria. If you're up north, if you're up around like Queensland, then it is much warmer most of the time. Like if you're on the Gold Coast or if you're in the Whitsunday Islands, then you're going to be warm a lot more often. Like it is really fucking hot up there. I don't know, like I'm sure some people would love living up there. I don't. It's okay for holidays, I guess. It's not my style of holiday, but I consider it forced relaxation. I went there earlier this year and it was fine, I guess. It was just a family holiday and I didn't want to say no. I was kind of like, I feel like I'd rather be home. I'm a fucking shut in. I have 2 Darkest Dungeon tattoos. That's actually sick as fuck. I really want to get tattoos. I've got plans for the tattoos that I want, and I've just got to, I don't know, eventually get it done. Kind of just waiting until I'm, I guess, more financially stable. Like paid off all my debts and got some savings and stuff. Because I'd want to get a proper one done. I'm not going to get one done that's like $100 or something. I want to look for a tattoo artist that is very reputable, who I know is going to do it, and I realize that's probably going to be quite expensive, so just going to take my time with it. Virtue Symbol and Affliction, one on each wrist. I do not know what those are. I guess I'll know eventually if I ever play. Always Cold My Way, Scotland Forever. Oh, Scotland, very cool. I don't think I have anyone else in my chat who's Scottish. You might be my first ever Scottish viewer. Or at least the first ever Scottish viewer that is identified as Scottish. There may be people who have never told me they're Scottish, but were nonetheless. Always seek out your tattoo artist. Yeah, I have heard that. And I guess especially given the fact that a tattoo is kind of fucking permanent. Don't want to fuck up. So many tattoo ideas, so little money. Understandable. I kind of like that, honestly. Drawing an extra card? Maybe. Wow. Why are you meowing, Scuttle? What do you want? What are you after, huh? You've had dinner. Don't know what you're after. I don't like any of these cards. I don't like this deck in general. I can't afford to lose health. Oh, no. Fuck. Hang on. That was a misclick. That was a misclick. Calm down, you. It was a misinput. I want my bottle. Alright, there we go. You saw nothing. Scuttle, shut up. Valid change. It wasn't even a change. I just misclicked and didn't take the potion. I clicked the button. I clicked the thing to choose the potion, and then I accidentally went forward without actually collecting it. Plasma's kind of banger here. Alright, we can draw a card. Okay, we could dual cast. What's the go here? We dual cast, then maybe zap? Dual cast zap? Or dual cast block, probably. We do need to block. The other alternative is we could Tempest, which would play the Plasma, which would then give us 2 more energy, which we could use to dual cast the Frost for 10 block and get a zap. I feel like that's the play. Zap. We will zap eventually. You calm the fuck down. Exactly, Necron. We will zap eventually, Harold. But how are you doing? It's good to see you again. Yeah, we're going with this. We do that. Dual cast. And I think we defend as well. Defend. Yeah, there we go. See, look at that. How was that? That was 200 IQ there. We successfully finessed our way through that. We do this, we do this. And then we defend again. Do we defend again, actually? I don't think we need to. We got 7 block. I think we just strike. Is Echoform the last? It's the last card in our deck, bro.
Yeah, I think null defend here is good. 11 damage, but otherwise we're okay. Oh shit, we managed to stun him just as we draw Echo Form. Wait, that's banger. We are now in such a good spot. Oh, watch this. Watch this. Absolutely rinsed him. Insane. Now, Scuttle, you're annoying. Magical. We are cooking. Basically could be kind of good. 10 block, 0 cost is nice. The other alternative is Lightning Rod. We've kind of got a thing going here with Lightning Rod plus Thunder. It just keeps channeling, like, it gives us defense. It keeps channeling lightning. That lightning keeps evoking, which deals extra damage. And I kind of feel like that is something that's worth building around. Scuttle. Okay, hang on. I gotta deal with Scuttle. I gotta deal with my cat. Scuttle, what's going on? What's going on? No, don't run away. Don't run away. You know you're in trouble. Doesn't mean you get to run under the couch. Okay, you want your attention. He paws at the door and meows at me whenever he wants attention. Here you go. You want cuddles? You get some cuddles. Okay, how about you say hello to chat. You say hello to me. Sometimes I consider setting up my webcam and I have it like pointed at somewhere Scuttle can sleep. But then I think, number one, I'm gonna eventually accidentally like reveal my face. And number two, Scuttle just never fucking sits still long enough for that to work. Can you say hello? It's very hard. The noise cancelling is cancelling him out. Like Astral Spiff's loaf cam. I don't watch Astral Spiff, but I'll take your word. Cat gonna cat? Yes. He is a very clingy cat, aren't you? God, he needs attention. Okay, he's hopping down onto my desk now. What are you doing on my desk? Where are you going? Going to the windowsill, are you? Skull is a good boy. He's a nuisance. No, he's a cat that needs attention and lots of time and energy. And God, he feels like a fucking dog in a cat's body with the amount of energy he wants. Wouldn't be that bad since you have the mask on. Yeah, that's so true, actually. No one will see anything. It's just your average everyday harpy. I think we kind of got a rest here. I'd love to go in with 30 health, but it's Waterfall Giant as well. Can we maybe? No, I think it is important that we rest. As much as I'd love to smith like Lightning Rod or Tempest. The second you point a camera at a point, he'll avoid that spot for eternity. Yeah, absolutely. That is Scuttle. Holy shit, what a fucking card to be free. Wait, I have the best fucking idea. I have an excellent fucking idea that is going to immediately win us the game. Immediately win us this fight. Why is Echo Form always on the bottom, you piece of fucking shit? I swear to God, Echo, you are allowed to be like near the top of my deck. You do not have to be at the bottom. It is not like a legal requirement to always hide at the bottom of my fucking deck when I need you. I am getting a little frustrated. It's shy. I'm gonna fucking kill it if it doesn't. And now Tempest is at the bottom. Fucking, I swear to God, there is like, the amount of bad luck that I get is actually unreal. Wait, actually, I can do this. Okay, thank fuck. I can make this work. He dies now. He fucking dies.
Get smited, nerd. Now I need to set myself up for defense, actually. Yes, exactly, Rev. That is exactly what happened to him. Meteor Strike is so fucking fun. Holy shit. Now I have 10 energy. What am I going to do with 10 energy? I don't fucking know. Now I have 13 energy. I don't need this much energy. That was pretty fucking funny. Multicast. No. No, no. I don't like any of these. I feel like our win condition is basically like Thunder and Tempest. Those two together are kind of cracked. The goal is just spam as much fucking lightning as possible. So for that we need energy, we need draw power, we need lightning. Blast here. We do. We blast. I mean, like, Ice Lance is... It does give me Frost, which is something. It's equivalent to 6 block on a 3 cost with 19 damage. It's not amazing, to be fair. We do have Rainbow as well, which is slightly okay. Multicast could be good, actually. I'm not opposed to multicast. It is dual cast, but I was gonna say better. It's kind of just dual cast, but slightly tiny bit better. I mean, it's good if we've got a bunch of energy, I guess. It allows you to cash in a bunch of energy, but we don't have many sources of a lot of energy. I don't know if I can know. I don't know shit with this character. I need to play like a dozen times and just tank every run before I understand what he's doing. Bias Cognition could be kind of good. I don't know. Do I like Bias Cognition? Maybe. Like 5 focus is a lot of focus. 5 focus means that I am evoking for 13 damage. I think Empty Cage is just better here. I would much rather be just removing shit from my deck. Just remove both strikes. Seems like a plan. And let's see. I can go up this way. Like, do that, do that. Woo. Calm down, you. And then, I don't know, like... That would mean I'd have to pass through a second shop. I kind of don't like that. I could instead... What if we go, like... Go, like, here instead. That lets me avoid the second shop. That seems alright. We'll see how this goes. This deck is still not amazing. Okay, Free Storm is kind of cool. Play 3 weak in Channel Dark. We can do that. We're gonna play weak. What is the alternative? Like defend cool headed. Actually, I think that's better. We'll cool headed. Yeah, there we go. Do that. Do that. We still take a bunch of damage though. I got Echo Form, but I'm staring down 22 damage, and I don't like that a lot. I think we Thunder. Okay, I can dual cast, so it'll give me 10 extra block. I can play that for 15 block, which is just enough to block everything there, which will mean he stops attacking next turn. Now. Yeah, multicast could actually go kind of hard here. It's function identical to Tempest. Like, either of those will achieve the exact same thing, which is evoke lightning 3 times. Each of those lightnings will do 16 damage. Their cumulative health is... Does that kill? Is that guaranteed to kill if I Tempest? Tempest is actually better though, because that gives me more... It leaves me with... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Tempest is better. Slightly better. Okay. That worked. There's another lightning rod. Tempest leaves you with an extra one. Yeah, exactly. I'm still not too super keen on this deck. On the build here, but...
Yeah, lightning rod and do this, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's got potential. We have been killing shit, but the defense is definitely bad. I know this is sort of a consistent trend in that I just never build defensively enough. I am greedy. Oh, Echo Form? Yes, please. We could potentially just kill him. Oh, lol, never mind. Not with these kind of cards. Oh shit, we just fucking broke that? Insane. Okay. This should kill. Damn, that is so much damage, actually. I'm consistently shocked by the damage there. Squash them before they squash you. Best defense is a good offense. I would normally agree with you, but I do end up taking a lot of damage. Yeah, we null. Null. Zap. I mean, like, if I get Echo Form online, then we basically win. But that is much easier said than done when it is a 3 cost. Like, I cannot afford it here, for example. Ow, fucking 16 damage from the stupid fucking summon that always comes back. Absolute bastard. If I channel... Wait, this could be really fucking good, actually. That is 18 damage. 18 damage 3 times? Or alternatively, that's like 16 damage 3 times, isn't it? It'll evoke that and then channel another 2. I'm trying to think here. I think multicast is slightly better here. Yeah. There we go. Rah, the battle cry, yes. No need for defense when the enemy is laying dead before your feet. Rah, exactly. Yes, yes. You all got it. I think we just Tempest here. I feel like Tempest is... Like, surely that just kills, right? Why does this cunt come back with more health? That is more health than you had last time. Fuck you. I could null instead. But it doesn't fucking kill anything, you bastard. You know what, fuck it. Shit. Wait. There's a chance? There's a non-zero chance that the lightning kills. What are the odds? What are the odds? It needs to hit him 2 out of 3 times. I don't fucking know. The odds are not great, basically. Wait, no, actually, it'll hit one of them. It'll guarantee kill one of them. Okay. We didn't get the odds, but it's not the worst. That's kind of fine. That's fine. Yeah, I don't care about any of those. Shop. Please give me something fucking usable. Capacitor. Yes, please. Meteor Strike? We can't play it, though. We've got no sources of... We've got no way to actually do that. Does it upgrade to 4 cost? No, it's just 30 damage. Like, I mean, if we could get that going, it would be unbelievably cracked. But I don't think we can, is the problem. We could definitely card removal, actually. I can't believe I didn't get rid of that earlier. Do that. And I think Pentagram is pretty good as well. Hidden Gem is really, really cool. I'd never pick this up. I feel like I just never... I'm probably not going to pick it up now, but it feels good. It feels like something I can pick up and probably should pick up. Like, Replay 2 is insane. I mean, like, imagine any of these cards with Replay 2 would be filthy. I'm kind of considering it. Oh, fuck it. You know what? Why not? I feel like if it hits the right card, you just win. I'll get Echo Form. Echo Form first turn, finally. It's not hiding at the bottom of the fucking deck. Whoa, what do we do here, actually? We could Capacitor for Echo Form. Or we could Tempest. I feel like that's probably not worth it. We could Hidden Gem as well, actually. Watch it just, like, fucking hit the defend twice or something. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Cool-headed and multicast. Oh, shit. That's huge, actually. And a capacitor. Why not? I actually don't know if capacitor is that good here. I picked it thinking, oh, we're an orb build. But in reality, we just care about evoking the orbs. So, I don't know, man. Alright. Let's see. I can lightning rod. That'll give me 14 block. They're hitting for 14, 12, 19. That plus defend is enough. That. Now. This evokes it 9 fucking times. 18 times, actually. Wait, watch this. Wait, that was kind of less impressive than I thought it would be. What? Oh, well. It was still kind of cool. Why did it not, like... I thought with Lightning Rod that was just going to be, like, instant death. But I guess not. Hotfix could be kind of cool. Maybe. No, not really. Can I take an elite? I'm on 10 health. The answer is almost certainly no, but I've got to take one way or another. A free Thunder is actually crazy. Okay, we can probably get through this with 5 potions. We're probably going to need a buffer turn 1, which is unfortunate. If we're going to buffer, then I guess we could just, like, Tempest right away. Alternatively, there's not really anything we can do, is there? We can get 12 block, but he's still hitting us for 22. Guess we need to buffer. If we're going to buffer, then I guess we just Tempest, right? It's good to see others start to rot as well. It spreads. It is, I'm going to say like a disease, but that makes it, that's bad. It's not a disease. It's nice. It's cute. I think now I am dead, though. Oh, wait, no. Yes. Yes, I am. Unless I can somehow kill this turn, which I am moderately confident that I cannot. Because what other options are there? If I can Thunder Plus, they'll be dealing 14 damage every time we channel. And I can dual cast, which means it's oh man, I should have used Stable Serum last turn. That was a massive misplay on my part. I mean, yeah, I've got no real options here. Yeah, I can do a truckload of damage, but I am 2 HP short here. Yeah, no, I was not sure what I was doing with that build, and I had absolutely no defense. No, I'm sure I'll be fine with Defect once I learn him. He's just very weird. He's a weird character that I need to get better at. Which I will. I'll eventually get there. But yeah, it's kind of telling. He's he's on Ascension 1. Everyone else is Ascension 7, except Ironclad, who's 9. I do think I need to just focus on him. I'll focus on Defect until I get everyone else, until I get him up to 7, and then try and get everyone to 9, and then we'll see if we can do 10. But fuck, it really gets hard. Ascension 9 is absolutely grueling. The amount of unavoidable damage, you just get like fucking 10, 20 chip damage every turn from trash mobs. It's really bad. It's very, very hard. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or if it's just overtuned, or if it's
just not something you're meant to win every time, but it's rough. It is rough, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. I don't want this music. It's not even, sometimes it just plays music that's not even on the album. I think it does like that smart shuffle or something. And I don't want smart shuffle. You're not smart. I didn't tell you to do that. Fuck you. But that is where we're going to end it for the day. I hope everyone's had a good time. I hope you've maybe learned a thing or two. Maybe those of you who are like considering playing Slay the Spire are more interested now. We could find somebody to raid. Appa! Get supported, nerd. I didn't learn, boo. Boo you. Thank you for the 7 stream streak, Apple. Who's online? Who is around that we can go and send some love to? I feel like it's been a while since we have raided Astral. It's been a while since we raided Astral, actually. My husband. Anyone else? Yeah, I think Astral, actually. We will go and say hi to Astral. I love to support him. He's been a long-term supporter of us, and then I can only really support him by raiding, because I don't... Like, he streams too late for me. Alright, we're gonna head over to the stream ending screen. So thank you everyone again for stopping by. We're gonna go raid Astral Azurnal, my husband. He's a chronomancer or something like that. He's fun, he's funny. He's a bottom. Go call him a bottom for us. And great raid messages, top if you're subbed, second if you're not subbed, and come check me out on all of my socials. Discord's the main one, it's where I'm most active. We do lots of funny stuff there, including ban clankers. You know, if you hate clankers, come join and we'll ban them. Man, they just joined. They joined and then immediately started DMing people. What the fuck? Anyway, I will probably be live again tomorrow. Maybe, potentially. I would like to. I'll call him a bottom. Thank you, Rev. Hopefully be live again tomorrow if I am up for it. Playing more Slay the Spire, almost certainly. We are going to bang our head against the wall until we learn Defect. We're going to learn him. We're going to get him up to Ascension 7 with everyone else. And then we're going to continue the grind and see if we can get everyone up to Ascension 10. Until then, have a great day, night, whatever it is where you are. And as always, take it slow. Bye, everyone.